Good evening, everyone. Hope you've all been well. Hope you've been preparing all week for this after we beat Bubsy 2 a week ago tonight. Both sides of it. It was absolutely ridiculous. But maybe that's the problem everyone makes. The mistake that they make is they don't play the first two before playing this one. And as a result, this one will not be that bad. Or maybe it's going to be really bad. Either way, I suppose we're about to find out. But welcome everyone. Again, thank you so much for stopping by the Bubsy 3D stream tonight. Hi Real, it's Bubsy 3D in 3D. We got Tomcat Productions. Hello everyone. We got Chance. Let's see if third time's the charm. Did they get it right this time? Is this going to be the one where nothing goes wrong? I guess we'll see. Super Mario Bro 12346. Hello, Super Tom Brother. Thanks for watching. Your birthday's tomorrow, Tomcat Productions. Well, here's a pre-birthday celebratory Bubsy stream for you. Hope you enjoy. Hi Isaac, hope you're having a great night. We got Juju Ninja. Hello. We got Grav X6X. I know you've been looking forward to this one. What could possibly go wrong? Probably a lot of things. Metal Wario 64 is scared. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't also a little bit scared. We are definitely playing the original PS1 version on a PS2. Hopefully that doesn't make like that much of a difference, but that's how we're doing it. And what would a platform game be without platforms? I have heard that one. I do know that one is there. Hello, Milk Mayberry. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I did read the manual where that comment is also made. The manual tries to act all sassy, kind of like he did in the first two. I don't know how far sass is going to get you when it comes to Bubsy 3D. And it's like, there's probably going to be a lot of things I need to go back and review at some point. Apparently it's 16 levels, just like the original Bubsy. And it saves, and there's passwords. So it's not like if we game over, we got to start from the beginning, which is good to hear. And apparently there's collectibles as well. 2 per level. But if we want to get the true ending, we got to get those. But I don't know. If I'm that worried about that. We'll see how it goes. Again, this is the game that you hear all the worst things about. But you really can't say until you try it yourself. And I guess in the next few minutes, we're going to be finding out if it really is that bad. Is there fall damage chance from the manual? Not that I heard. But once we get into the game, there very much, very well could be. I guess we'll be finding out soon enough. 3D. Exactly, Tomcat Productions. Yeah, it's all about being a game star, and it makes comments about like, why would you ever want to turn the game off, and things inside the manual. So they had to talk it up. You don't make something and then talk down about it. So whoever wrote the manual, they were just trying to make themselves feel better, I guess, about what this became. Because it's funny, this came out 2 months after Super Mario 64. There was also the Bubsy game that came out like the same week as Mario Odyssey. And I know that one I don't think did as well, but now this 4D one, it found the perfect gap. A long time without a 3D Mario game, people are enjoying Bubsy 4D, I think, so, which sounds pretty good. But this coming out right after Mario 64, and then, Bubsy's last game, 2 games ago, coming out the same week as Odyssey. Bubsy has poorly planned release dates. Although I think the story goes that this might have started production even like before Mario 64. There's a whole sort of weirdness. There's like the whole Croc thing on the PS1, where it's like maybe it was going to be a Yoshi game, and then like Nintendo did the thing. There's a lot of weird stories back then. But the point is, we're playing Bubsy 3D. I don't think I'm going to keep you guys in suspense any longer here. Let's jump in as soon as I prepare the side here. But thanks again for joining. Hope you enjoy the stream. We have a fun night here. A fun, not in any way painful night. Alright, let's pause that. Otherwise, is everything looking good? All the audios should be on. You shouldn't be hearing anything yet. Once the game starts, let me know. I'm going to increase the volume a little bit because we're not playing 64 tonight. So let me know if I need to adjust that at all while we're playing. You definitely want to be able to hear all the silly things that Bubsy says. I'm sure they're going to be great. But okay. All right, everyone. Without further ado, Bubsy in 3D. Let's go. Crash Bandicoot was a better 3D Bubsy than Bubsy 3D, but from what we've seen, I'm pretty sure that Crash Bandicoot must have been inspired by Bubsy. They just like did it better in 3D. But here we go. Here we go. All right, it's a good PlayStation logo we got there. Now, I definitely, you know... Oh boy, it's accolades in space. I mean, the subtitle is like Forbidden Planet, right? So it implies we're probably going to be in space. How Bubsy gets into space, I do not know. But so far, it's, you know, not looking too bad for a game released in 1996. This could be worse. All right, it's Rayon yesterday. I like that you got, like, you know, big old Saturn just kind of floating there. Hopefully they do not copyright strike me for showing these cutscenes. Does it look good? Hopefully it's looking good on screen. I think it should be. Oh, the Woolies are back! Now that's cool.
Emergency has been called by the Woolly military. As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very woolly way of life. Bubsy Bobcat!
Because yeah, the second game I don't think had a single one.
Bubsy Bobcat is on Rayon! We'll all be bopped!
All right, it's all havoc breaking loose. Better get your, you know, carton of eggs and start throwing them around.
Calm down. No one's going to be bopped on my watch. How could this have happened? Well, that's a bit of a long story, but here's the abridged version, approved for public dispersal by their Royal Highnesses.
I hope that they show like cutscenes of Bubsy 1 and like how great we did in that
Our
game.
magnificent queens devised an ingenious plan to steal all the wool balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fiendish Bubsy.
I like that we're getting direct references to the first game here. I do like that.
An even more ingenious, if such a thing is possible, invasion plan. Unfortunately, they needed to get the furball out of the picture.
Okay, okay. So far this is okay.
So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. There, they fought bravely and captured the hideous beast, due in no small part to my brilliant tactical leadership. On the return trip, due to a slight technical difficulty, the rocket carrying the beast crashed and the Bobcat escaped! Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not, I repeat, do not approach it. It can be extremely dangerous when frightened by the average woolly. Report its whereabouts immediately to the nearest woolly soldier.
Yeah, the second game really felt like it wasn't connected to the first in any way. So it's nice to see some continuity here.
Having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions? What does it want? What did we ever do to it? We have our best people in woolly intelligence working on that right now. So far, all we know is that the creature's plan somehow revolves around collecting atoms and rockets. What it plans to do with these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel. Why would this interest the furry fiend? Oh, again, we have no idea. Now then, I advise all citizens to remain in their homes until further notice. This meeting is...
But I agree, Super. Oh, there he is, there he is.
Taking that left turn at Uranus. Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, he said the thing. He said the thing. But yeah, like the first game was actually a movie. So did it actually happen? Like, is this a movie? Don't answer that. Remember, do not answer that. Wow, this is a title screen. Okay, okay. I guess we should start looking at the options. Oh my gosh, what is that font? Oh, this is quality right here. Okay, okay. Well, we can view the credits already. We'll save that. We'll save that for when we've earned it, I guess. So you can load. So again, good to hear that we can load and save our game. That's okay. Oh, you can enter like a password too, the manual said. Okay. But there you have it, everyone. That is Bubsy 3D. That's the premise. Here we go. Is this one of the title screens of all time? Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Who needs, you know, Mario's face you can pull all over the place when you got the Bubsy 3D title screen? Let's jump in. 1 player. That's right. So like, there's a 2-player mode. Oh, we got like GoldenEye screen here, and there's the rocket parts, I guess, underneath each of the levels. So maybe like those 2 are boss levels or something. They don't have rocket parts. Okay. All right. Again, 16 levels. Let's jump in. You know, the cutscene was actually pretty good. Again, how Bubsy like all of a sudden ended up in space was never really explained. Or maybe that was like what the rocket was for, but then how come we need to find pieces for the rocket now? We're not going to ask too many questions, guys. We're just going to, you know, play the game and see where it takes us. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so I remember I've heard about how like you hold up to like run forward. And then like left and right just turns. Oh boy, some surprises. Let's go. Okay, down moves you backwards. Like the controls are definitely pretty jank.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms?
Oh, we said the other thing. Okay, so again, I'm moving around collecting things. There's an arrow, so like every once in a while an arrow will kind of point where to go. It said that our...
These game designers wonderful, giving you a guidepost to help you find your way. How convenient.
So you can all hear him, right? I need this. I guess I'm just not going to talk, because every time I do, I'm talking over, you know, Bubsy's hilarious comments here. First level, so far, it's definitely a level where we're collecting stuff. Can I turn on the stick? Oh no, turning on the analog on the controller. Pause the game instantly. So that was great. We're using the D-pad for this all the way through, I suppose. It said that R1 is turbo mode. Yeah, he's running when you hold R1, I guess. Can you actually tell the difference between if I'm holding R1 or not? Like, okay, I'm not holding R1. I am holding R1. And then he kind of takes off. Okay, maybe. Maybe. So far, this is okay. This is okay, but now this is when the platforming starts. Remember the platform game? Can I actually jump up to a platform? Hi, Fennec! Hope you're having a great day. Thank you. Yeah, things are good here. Softest cat. Oh my gosh. The level clause for alarm. We'll have to see when we get there. Okay, so far I am platforming a little bit. Like, this is fine. This is not the worst thing yet. Again, we will soon find out if there's fall damage. I think triangle is the glide, but like I don't actually want to glide yet. Is that a life?
Feel like a million.
There you go. You can hold L1, I think, to look around. And this is why we read the manual. Like, yeah, there's like a whole area over there I never have to do. So if I hold triangle... Okay, he's gliding. I mean, again, the glide is pretty bad. It's always been kind of bad. And we are getting a lot of extra lives right off the bat here. I'm a little bit disappointed that the 1-ups aren't still shirts, because that was like iconic. It'd be like if in Mario, it was no longer a green mushroom. Riots broke out that day. They tried to, you know, put moons in Super Mario World, and they were never seen again. I think apparently moons did come back in like the multiplayer mode of New Super Mario Brothers U or something like that, but I never saw him. Oh, look at that. He actually grabbed the edge. That was kind of cool. Is that bad down there? Like, I can't tell if that orange is painful lava or if I'm supposed to walk along that. Okay, so now this is when the platforming might get a little bit tricky. This is kind of weird perspective-wise. Okay. And it does this thing where like it moves the camera above you. So you can kind of get an idea of where you're going to land. I don't hate that. After last time in Mario 64, you saw me have a couple issues here and there with the perspective. It's almost kind of appreciated. All right, so far, Bubsy 3D, it's going. Hi, Pomni. Remember watching Angry Video Game Nerd playing Bubsy 3D. If you are a game reviewer, you have at some point reviewed Bubsy 3D. And I mean, this is level 1. I'm not hating level 1. It doesn't have Mario 64 controls, but it certainly has some kind of controls. Okay, but here we have enemies coming up. This is when things could go downhill real fast. How do I defeat enemies? Do I just jump on them? Oh! Oh! Okay, I think that was health up there at the top right you just saw. Okay. Successfully bounced on that guy. And the arrow points this way. That might be a checkpoint?
If you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life grand?
Well, like,
That thing in front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
what a weird looking switch. But okay, let's touch it. The wall is gone. But we saw there was like a whole world over there. Maybe that's like a secret area? Okay, I guess we gotta go back to get the secret area, guys. Let's go! Platforming extraordinaire, Bubsy at your service here. It's as bad as they say, Rainhawk. It's not the prettiest game, and it's pretty clunky, I'll admit. I will admit that there is a certain jank we got going on here. Okay, so let's just look around for a second. Look at them kind of like hop backwards. Can I go to anywhere around here? Just how completionary am I getting with this game? I guess that's a good question. I feel obligated to collect things if I have a hunch where they are. It would be kind of silly to leave anything behind. So we'll get what we can, and then I guess we'll see where it goes from there. Like, again, I can kind of like jump over this wall, right? Or is this a way back from somewhere else? Again, how does the glide work? I guess, can I jump and then hold triangle? Or do you just have to like press triangle? Yeah, you can't glide while you're already in the air. You have to start by holding triangle. But I'm also kind of like not convinced the glide is any good here. Maybe just a big run and jump is what we need. Ugh. Crap. Okay. He ran really fast off that ledge. I wonder if I could have made it. I wonder if we could have made it. I think it's amazing that the Atari Jaguar had a better looking Bubsy game than the PS1. I think apparently the Jaguar one, I was reading a little bit about it, started as like a port of the first one, and then it kind of deviated into its own thing. So maybe someday, if I truly decide to become the Bubsy professional, we can check that one out too. Like, kudos to Bubsy for grabbing that platform. Like, that actually is pretty impressive, I have to say, for this game. Alright. Okay. Again, the controls are definitely the most annoying thing right now. Graphically, I'm not even, like, that upset. Oh, okay. Like, there's no double jump, right? I will give up on that for now. We're not going to spend the next half an hour trying to get over there. I gave it an honest shot. Like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, you can't jump and glide. But like, maybe that could have done it if I pressed triangle. But he doesn't, you know, just like in the other games, he still doesn't get much distance. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try that one more time. Thank you all for your patience. But I must know if we can get to that secret area. I wonder, like, is it truly 100, possible to get 100%? It's not like that unfinished, is it? As unfinished as it looks. I don't think, like, it could be that impossible. We'll see. Okay, so the trick is you press triangle to glide, but we can get a running start before we glide. Still. So we'll go over here. Oh my gosh, so close. Okay, I will give up on that for now. Again, depending on how seriously we end up taking things. What console was this released on? This is PS1. You like how jank it looks? Yeah, like, I'm not hating anything right now.
This is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom. Go ahead, try it, but don't hold it too long.
Okay, so we're gonna press square. Oh, I guess not. We're gonna press square in front of an atom. Kind of just kept walking there. How close do I have to be? Like, that's not close enough. It's still not close enough. Still not close enough. For like different kinds of atoms, the instruction manual did mention that there's like ones you can pick up and throw. But I'm pressing square like he just said. Oh, he was holding it there. But does that mean like I can't collect it now? That's kind of sad. Okay, here we go. And I can throw it at an enemy, apparently, but the enemy's kind of out of sight now. It's probably just easier to jump on most dudes. Or not. How did we get health back is a good question. I think we're back up to like max health. Does just picking up atoms, is it like coins in Mario 64? Does that just give our HP back there? Maybe, maybe not. He's gonna take you back to the past. Here we go. The reason it looks like this is because it uses PS1 high quality mode instead of the low quality mode. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of PS1 games are kind of jagged and stuff, but for as low detailed as some things are, it's actually kind of smooth in a way, which is also a little uncanny, if I'm being honest here. Again, maybe I should just be focusing on beating it. Maybe I don't need to collect every last thing. My collecting obsession. Oh, desire to collect all the things does not match well with this game. I should just be trying to beat the levels. Oh, there's a rocket piece. Okay. Okay. Like, we should try to at least collect some things, I guess. But honestly, I should just probably start playing the game and not picking up every one of these doodads here. How do I get up there? How do I get up to that cliff it was just showing? Like, I could go to the thing over here, but then I'm going the wrong way. Can I climb up these flowers? Not seemingly. Can I go over this wall? And the funny thing about a game like this is, like, you just feel like there's got to be a way you can kind of break things. Like, where's the silly kicks from Mario 64 I can use to ascend a thing like this? All right, maybe we just don't worry about it. Like, can I grab these things up here? I don't know. I don't know. Are like, maybe you unlock more attacks later? Anything is possible in Bubsy 3D, I suppose. You're supposed to shoot the atom at the wall. Oh, that's a thing? Blowing up the walls with oh. But now we've collected them all. So I guess we've, you know, soft locked ourselves out of that content. If it made any sense at all, it'd be like you pick it up and then you can throw them from your inventory. Essentially star bits. Mario Galaxy stole the idea of star bits from Bubsy, except they actually did it well. Anyway, let's just make progress. There's a checkpoint. Let's see if I stop messing around. What it looks like to just play Bubsy. Here, we got 1 health left. Again, like, how do you get the HPs back? Is what I want to know. Also, I didn't...
Hey, once I grab this power up...
Bubsy Smash Purely Rollies.
Ah, one-stop shopping!
I think we're invincible now. There's another checkpoint, which we should probably grab. If we can ever turn around and get it. So yeah, like, you can grab the atoms, but it's weird. It is weird trying to grab those guys. Is that a piece of the rocket right there? Can I just jump into the water to get that? The question is, do I keep it? Do I keep the piece that I just collected? Is there any way to check that? Start shows that we have 6 lives, 3 health, 89 atoms. I know that there's a soft reset code. It's like if you hold start and select for a second. So I won't go pressing those too much, but it looks like we do indeed keep that piece of the atom that we, or piece of the rocket that we just got. So that's a strat. You know, if they're just kind of hanging over the hole like that. I probably should have hit the switch first, just in case it probably put a bridge, like right where it was anyway. Platform. Oh, yeah, I think it's kind of moving now. So there was no need to jump into the water at all. But you all wanted to see what happened when Bubsy went into the lake, didn't you? It looks like Spyro Orange. Or does it look like Crash Purple? Oh, no, I pressed R1 instead of L1 to look around. Whoops. Where L1 stops you and lets you look, R1 apparently makes you take off at like blast processing speed here. Again, it looks like the switch has already been activated again at least. Okay, okay. Yeah, our first big, you know, hazardous pit here. I'm guessing that's the end over there. Like, that's pretty cool. If we're already almost done level 1, that's not too bad. Again, maybe when it comes to like the rocket pieces, we'll just play the game a bit. And then as I learn more of how it works, if we feel so inclined, perhaps we'll come back in and grab some of those. But just like that, there you go. Bubsy going in the water is scary platform, exactly. So there's the password. I feel like maybe I should be taking photos of those just in case something happens. I'm guessing the password like also remembers your rocket pieces, so that could be good. But there you go. 1 level down out of 16 in Bubsy 3D. They made level 1 an introduction to the main mechanic. Is that him like holding? Oh, those are all the CDs. It's a you know, this is a jab at Nintendo. Look how easy we can print 1 million crappy CDs instead of your expensive cartridges. But I'm guessing the real game begins. Oh, look at that! We missed 1 rocket. Well, again, we can always go back. I hope. Hopefully, it lets you go back. That's actually a good point. What if it doesn't let you go back? Lots of loading. We're getting to like Sonic 06 levels of loading here. Hello, cool Raphael. Hope you're having a great night. So I noticed there was like no opportunity for me to save or anything. Or did I just press the wrong button? Oh, so we just picked up 10 atoms. Oh, now I can throw them. So there's a difference between like just the ones you can pick up and throw. And then that thing I just picked up added like a whole counter to the bottom, or it was there temporarily anyway, where now I can throw as many atoms as I wanted to, just assuming I still have enough to go around. Okay. We're learning. We are learning how things work in Bubsy 3D here. Oh, well, that was interesting. So actually, yeah, L2 and R2 can move you to the left and right like that. That's good to remember. Again, let's do a bunch of platforming here. Just gonna kind of do our own thing. Not gonna think too much about if this is the right way, the wrong way. Is that like a propeller? Like, can I hang on to this and glide or something? No, it just teleports you apparently. Where it teleported us, I do not know. Down there are a bunch of exclamation marks. I do not know if that's a good thing. It might also be an extra life mixed in with all those guys, or it might be a regular atom. Again, why they didn't make t-shirts extra lives anymore is one of the serious questions of our time here. But so far, so good. What is this? Oh, that's a checkpoint. Was I supposed to go this way? I mean, I guess there are the arrows. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Okay, we got a rocket piece. We also kind of got hurt, but it's like, okay. It's not that big of a deal. Hopefully it's okay that I fell down here, though. I'm realizing maybe that's not so good. Can I touch this? Is this like... Oh! Oh! Apparently it was really bad that we just touched that. No, PS1 games do not have to look like this. Clunky controls were kind of a thing, especially in the early PS1 days, because there were no control sticks back then. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I feel like I came from this way. I think I'm going backwards here. Like, as much as I love Mega Man Legends, you know, that is one where people will say the controls are a little bit clunky. But I always get used to them in that game quickly enough. So maybe that's, you know, kind of prepared me for this. Because I don't feel like the controls are horrible. They're not Mario 64. But, like, I feel like I'm getting used to them fairly quickly. Alright, we got arrow pointing this way. So, again, don't touch any suspicious spinning things. We got the big ol' lightning bolt of doom. Again, Crash Bandicoot totally ripped this off. Seeing the hilarious ways that Bubsy dies and then applying that to Crash as well. I always go backwards. But it's because when you respawn, the camera kind of points you that way, which is weird. We shouldn't get game over though. I'm guessing I'll probably lose my rocket part if we do. So let's see. What can I do about you? Can I shoot an atom at you? Oh, I don't have atoms to shoot because I've been dying. Okay, well, what if I grab this? Let's see. If you get too close, he accidentally picks it up, and there's nothing you can do. We might be toast now. Like, I'm not so sure I like the projectile system. That's one thing that could probably be fixed, and that'd be great. That might be invincibility up there. Maybe we just need to climb up this hill, and we'll be invincible to all the elements or something. Can I get up here? Of course, it's not going to be that easy. Hold square as you go up to the atom. Oh, so you hold square like as you're walking. I interpreted it as you get close and then you hold square while you're standing still. But no, if you hold square now, oh, okay. So there are, like, you know, tricks to the controls in this game, it would seem. Which is nice. While you're in that aiming mode, you can't move. So let's see. So we got this. There you go. There you go. Well, thank you for that tip. I appreciate... Oh, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? I touched something that the game didn't like. Is that bad? Whatever those things are on the ground? That's not how I interpreted them, but I guess that's what the game wants me to think. The arrow's pointing up. Like, again, I could swear this looks like probably... Oh, I probably have to do a glide and do it. Oh, okay. So it is not, like, as evil as it seemed initially, but still it's kind of weird. So we can turn here. And is that the end of the level? Is that the end of level 2? This is, like, easier than Bubsy 1 so far. Hey, I'm walking here. Do enemies stay dead after you respawn? A classic, you know, characteristic of the first 2 games. I would think they do. Again, I think there was the one near the checkpoint that wasn't coming back after we died, so I believe it is correct that they stay dead. So I'm going to take a picture of that. So interesting is that I didn't press anything and the screen changed. So if you are writing down passwords for this back in 1996, you better write quick because eventually it disappears. That's definitely on the video game pet peeve list. When the password goes away and you haven't even pressed the button yet. You're scrambling through the drawer looking for a pencil or whatever, and it's just gone. Water levels are the best parts of this game. Hey, it brought us back to the menu, to the level select screen this time. Am I just crazy? Did it do that last time and I just somehow slept through it? Let's save. What does saving look like? Load or save game. Let's make sure I save. Okay, so save. Memory card 1. So, like, can I save on any of these? Like, that's a lot of files for Bubsy. Because, like, the PlayStation memory card usually has 15 blocks, right? But I could swear there was already something on this memory card. So the fact that it's not showing that is weird. Kind of stranged out here. But okay, I think we did a thing. That was good. And now we're at level 3. Only 14 more levels to go. I don't think it did it last time. Yeah, that's too strange. Hey, Amogus. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you're having a great night and enjoying some Bubsy 3D here. The Yellow Switch deleted that file, whatever it was. Yeah, do not play Bubsy 3D if you value your memory card save data. Alright, let's go. So, is there a thing where, like, the more speed you have, the more jump you get? Is that a thing in this game? Regardless, there's a 1-up. That platform was very serious about falling down there. Oh, I didn't even see the water. Made a last second jump there that saved us. Okay, so again, we got water down below. Nothing more deadly than water. And if there's one thing I hate, it's that I can't criticize games for the old water is deadly trope, because my favorite game of all time does it. Why? I mean, I'm guessing it's because, you know, Star Tropics. Wait, why did he fall in the water? I died from taking a hit. You know, it looks better than, I guess, just having holes and lava in every level. The water is very aesthetically pleasing in Star Tropics, but, you know, for as radical of a dude as Mike is supposed to be, you know, he just never had time for those swimming lessons. Should have brought his water wings, I guess. That could have been a cool power-up. There's the anklet that lets you jump 2 spaces wide. But okay. So, once you're in the air, the controls work a little bit differently, which is interesting. If there's a spaceship coming at me, which I'm guessing is a bad thing. I tried to jump on that guy, but we jumped over him instead. Fair enough. Okay, well, that wasn't so good. But if I keep going this way, I think I saw a checkpoint. That's a checkpoint. I'm just going to keep on running. Again, if I'm not all that concerned about the rocket parts. And since it looks like we can go back and get them, should I ever feel the absolute need to. Oh! Oh! So if he's just like over the water a little bit, he dies. If like the character model is just a little too far off. I mean, I guess it's just like he would have fallen anyway at that point. Am I going backwards again? No, the arrow seems to be pointing this way. This is a level with a lot to explore, and that's one thing you can't say about the Bubsy games we've played so far. Oh my gosh. You need to stop, turn, and then walk. He has not turned as smoothly as you would hope. But his levels have always been full of lots of exploration. Things to find, things to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I see where the pain comes in. I get it now. Again, just to confirm, I'm sure you can see what's happening. But if his model is too far off the side, he just freezes in air and then does a hilarious falling into the water animation. There's nothing I can do to save him at that point. So you have to go really slow, turn, grab the one up, turn, jump, land. So that's definitely kinda quirky. Where are the platforms? Oh, I hesitated. I didn't know where I wanted to go. But okay, that was just our lesson here. Last life. I mean, we were inevitably going to find out what happens when you get game over at some point. Level 3 might as well be that place. Although again, I'm not giving up yet. Not giving up quite yet. If only the extra life came back every time you died. But I mean, I guess if the enemies aren't going to come back, it's fair that also does not come back. Okay, so we go here. We got to be getting close to the end. We go here. Here comes the platform. Let's do a bit of that. See, not so bad. Not so bad. Which platform am I jumping to? The upper one? Okay, cool. 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 Now, can I make it over there? I'm guessing that's where I want to go, right? Over here. We can get a checkpoint. Not that it will help all that much. I believe the instruction manual... Oh, there's the end. There's the end. The instruction manual said that if you beat the level with 150 atoms, you get a 1-up. So something to look forward to if we ever get a lot of atoms. Alright, just one last platforming jungle gym here to get to the end. Can I jump on you? Just too easy, guys. Bubsy 3D, easiest game I've ever played. Okay. Can I jump this, or do I have to glide it? He's dead, everybody! This is one of the video games. So we're going to continue. Does that just start me off at level 3, all the stuff we already had? Again, so I guess maybe I was supposed to go around a little bit more to get to that. But there you go. Okay. So game over, not too punishing except for the fact you have to play the level again. But honestly, if you were play this or play some of those levels in Bubsy 1, I don't think it's as bad as Bubsy 1 so far. Last time we took a really big detour that way. This just gives us an opportunity to explore some different paths. Maybe that path has something really cool, or maybe we'll just keep on going this way. If that's one problem I have, is I'm still a little bit... sometimes I'm not sure if I can make a jump or not. But we'll get more used to it. We'll get a little bit more used to it. No sign of any rocket parts in this level. Again, which is why it's not so bad that we're back here, kind of giving things a different look. Like, can I jump over here? I can, from the looks of it. And up and over here. And then over here. Now, is this a wall? I can't tell if I'm looking at a wall or like the blue sky, but I guess that's a wall. So we're not going that way. Is there anything over there? Draw distance, not great. Could be worse. Not great. And again, it always feels like these could fall or something at any moment. This game needs a train level chance. No, please no. No, Bubby, no. Okay, all right. Well, that was a good jump. That was a jump that went surprisingly well. Arrow, remember, L. Oh, look at that. You can kind of like go on top of that wall. There's an extra life. I mean, that's cool. Okay, I'm going this way, I guess. Where's the platforms I can jump to? Like here. And here. But see, you know, we're gonna like a completely different experience this time. See, that time, just by hanging over the side of the platform a little bit, he didn't instantly drown. So I'm not sure why some of those platforms get so weird. Okay, and again, the fact that everything's not instant death is nice. What is this? There's like a big eyeball. Oh no, that's the telescope that like shows you where secrets are. Where is it going to show us? It's going to show us there, apparently. And where is that? Like over here and to the left? Maybe we should be trying to, you know, throw things at enemies instead of jumping on them. Yeah, I feel like I'm going backwards by going this way. Like, does that lead to where that secret area is? Can you go through the waterfall somehow? I think that's where I was over there. Maybe I could have blown up that wall. Maybe that's what it's saying. Again, if blowing up walls is a thing with the atoms, then maybe that's a hint that like I should be trying to blow up more of them? Perhaps. But let's just find a checkpoint. It's been a little while since we... Oh no! Oh no! I saw that coming right at us. And we have no pause. But we're not dead, so you get a 0 hit. Interesting. I just want to land on this platform, please. Thank you. And there's the end right there. So yeah, we have taken a completely different path through this level. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is there fall damage? Okay, so let's grab this. And we're back to the end again. Not too bad. We do not need a block snake. So let's correct my mistakes of eons past here. We're gonna jump on top of this guy. Oh no! I didn't even get touched by that. The game just decided it was time for Bubsy to be evaporated. Okay, so back this way. I like that it took a second to load in there. That's how you know we got quality stuff happening. So you really like want to jump on him. There's like no... Yeah. If that counts as jumping on him, then I won't complain. Up the platforms we go. What was my mistake last time? I guess... Oh no! I pressed R1 to look around instead of L1. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. This game's aesthetic feels like images you'd see in a dream. It really fits, you know, the B3313 vibe that I've become known for here. Okay, let's just beat this. We gotta see what level 4 is at some point. Remember, L1 is look. Like, what polar opposites? L1 is look around. R1 is dash straight forward. So, like, they knew you'd screw that up. Okay. Oh! 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 Coral Cola! Thank you. Thank you, Coral Cola. Oh. It's rough. It's rough. But we're making do here. Oh my god, no, Bubsy, no! This is level 3. So far, we've suffered through about 3 stages of this thing. And we're getting closer. We're getting closer to figuring it all out. Can I go over here? Okay, I think I can. Go down here. Oh no. Thank you so much for the 100 bits though, Coral Cola. I appreciate that. Just in time for another game over. They've really put like the most difficult platforming section so far right at the end of this level. And like it's not even that hard. It's just very precise with Bubsy 3D's controls. I would guess this is probably the point when a lot of people give up. So let's be crazy and keep pressing on here. So far we've been surviving really well. We didn't have really any trouble till level 3 because the platforming has really ramped up here in level 3. So, you know, it's really testing to make sure you didn't just fluke your way through the rest of the game. It really wants to, you know, confirm that you understand Bubsy's controls. But the problem being, I'm not sure anybody really understands Bubsy's controls. But we're gonna do our best. Oh, but see, like I let go of up long before he ran off that edge. But momentum, Bubsy 3D has momentum. On a scale of 3 to D, how much am I enjoying the game? I'm not hating this. I am not hating this. I am going to push on here, and we're gonna beat this thing eventually. Again, like I'm aiming for at least halfway tonight. You know, also considering the fact that we're not getting every collectible, but if we could beat 8 levels tonight, and it looks like we're on path for that so far, I don't think that's too bad. Really appreciate you all being here though. It's being along for the ride. Oh, nobody understands the controls, Coca-Cola. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so you know, we can razz Bubsy as much as we want. That was actually a pretty darn good save right there, I have to admit. You know, for how bad it is sometimes where he like dies by just looking at the edge of the platform. The fact that he just grabbed that, it has impressed me. I've been moved emotionally as a result of that save. Bubsy and we're going to be on different terms after this. Mario Brother 1's momentum is better than Bubsy's. It is. You know, this is not the Mona Lisa of controls or anything right here. Oh my god. And then I pressed R1 again to look around. I wish I could change that. Maybe I can change that. Is there just a part of me that thinks R1 is the look at what's up ahead button? I don't know if I picked up a single checkpoint throughout all of that. I guess I picked up 1. But yeah, just something about me playing this game. I like pressing the wrong button to look around. Let's go this way. We did see that there's a rocket part on the other side of that wall. Again, I wonder, maybe throwing that atom at the waterfall opens up the waterfall. We gotta think like Bubsy here. I was holding square! I was holding square and he still collected it. Well, there goes that idea. I could always try it with this one, I guess. If it's gonna be like really picky. Okay. Well. That was great. Again, what a weird system of like, you have to hold square, but don't accidentally pick up the item or else you can't use it anymore for what you want to use it. Interesting stuff. Wait, why? Why is he doing that? Okay. I can definitely see why people say this game looks unfinished. No, it really feels unfinished. The title screen, though, masterpiece. Absolute masterclass in title screenology they had going on there. I like how you can find the charm in this game like Bubsy. I have a lot of games people hate. I love, like, Mega Man X6, so maybe someday I'll check Bubsy out. Like, yeah, like, honestly, I'm doing just fine. Like, it's fun to kind of, you know, ham it up because this is apparently the worst game ever made. But I'm having some fun. I am having some fun. And I think it's easier than some parts of Bubsy 1 so far. Again, how long that will last, we don't really know. And, you know, there's moments like that where, again, even though, like, I'm going to tell you, let's do a demonstration. I'm going to let go of up, and let's see how long he still runs for. let go. Let go. Okay, well, I guess it depends on the speed you have. You need to build up a little more momentum than that. And I guess that's the problem too, is like you just don't expect him to have that momentum because he doesn't always have that momentum.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. I mean, yes, this is our third time attempting to climb the Great Wall of Bubsy here. Oh, see? That's the kind of moment right there that gives you a little bit of appreciation for Bubsy. Okay, okay. But yeah, they really made you go through the whole works to get to the end of this one. Okay, like that's good, and then that's good. And then that's good. Level 3 down! We're almost a fifth of the way there. Yeah, Mega Man X6. X5 is probably my favorite of the PS1 ones, but I've had definitely some enjoyment out of X6 as well. X6 I don't think is bad since Coca-Cola as the previous X titles, probably not, but it's not awful. Now X7 though, where you don't even play as Mega Man X until like way into the game. But GG Coca-Cola, thank you so much. I love how with this game must have blown all of their budget with that intro. Yeah, the intro was pretty good. I like the intro. The generous ledge grab is legit pretty cool for this era. I have to admit, it is definitely making this a little more manageable. I didn't press anything there, but I guess it just didn't have anything to show us because I didn't pick up any ship parts. All right, our first level without any ship parts, so I'm guessing this is a boss. Let's see what a Bubsy 3D boss has in store. The title ain't lying. You will become catatonic after playing this level. I'm just becoming numb to Bubsy? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Okay. Okay. Whoa, look at the... I'm not convinced that the background isn't just like a big glitch. Oh, and well, we got shot by a big ship shooting barf at us. Okay, you can't run off the platform. It's not a death though. It just kind of like teleports you back. Problem is I can't even like turn around to see what I'm looking at. Music is giving me like Crash Bandicoot vibes. Cortex will not be pleased with this or whatever. Let's look. So, what a weird system. Where is the dude? Where is the dude? And so see that's the momentum at work there. Like I'm gonna let go of up now and see if he slides a little. I just don't know what it wants. Because I can't really see the boss. Well, we died. Oh no, guys. Bubsy's dead. Oh no, nerdy numbers, why is Bunny? That's the scariest part of all. This is apparently a boss fight. Can I shoot anything? Square doesn't do anything. I just wish I could see the boss. Like, I'm just trying to turn the camera and get an angle of like what is even happening. But I'm apparently dying. Okay. Oh! Oh! No, he's goo now. Oh. Sure, why not? Every time you have to look at him, so proud of the CD. The CD doesn't even look like that. So, like, what are you so proud of? This boss really wants you fired. It's just... Okay, so Wooly Bully. Does that help in any way? So there he is. There he is up there. And like, every time you jump, the camera kind of looks down. And I have to admit that it has helped with the platforming a little bit so far. But during a boss, it does not help at all. You gotta just run around in the circle so fast that he gets dizzy or something. He turned into the Great Mighty Pooh. I love that. Did you see, Andrew, that somebody did an X8 remake to the SNES? Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. No, I've not seen such a thing. I know everyone always wants like a Mega Man X9. You know, everyone hoped that after Mega Man 11, Capcom would give some love to the other Mega Man series as well. Oh my, I didn't even touch that. So not only do you have to like dodge the stuff coming at you, you also have to just imagine that the whole floor is covered in all of it all the time. Can I like glide to get to her? Like not really. It's not like the glide goes any higher. Oh, circle ducks. Does that help at all? Not really. I mean, I even have the invincibility shield around me. So I'm not sure why I get hurt. Is it just like I have to dodge for a long time? Because I can do that maybe. But I don't feel like I'm making any progress. Can I make him shoot it at himself? Maybe not. Oh. Now there is a game, turn off Bubsy and turn him into Conquer. Somebody needs to do that with X7. Yeah, it's interesting they would do it with X8 before X7. But no, that sounds really cool. I'll definitely look into that. Now, do we have any thoughts? Do I have to like step on all the red squares? Like, should I be looking at the floor? Is that a hint at what's going on? Because he's running around like a big calculator. Can I enter like a math equation with my controller? Maybe I have to make him like shoot the red squares. I'm not sure that's doing anything. But yeah, he is like floating around on the giant calculator. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Can I glide into the abyss? Whatever it is that keeps teleporting me back? Do I have to like solve the math equation that we can see in the background as I dodge? 3.1275? That's not pi. So the math in the background's not even wrong. Or it's not even right. Oh God. Bubsy is removing my ability to something. Like we still got the barf coming at us. What are you supposed to do about it? Can I hold square to catch the barf? Maybe not. Like, there's no projectiles to use. I can't jump high enough to do anything. That's kind of exhausted Bubsy's abilities. Like, I can hold R1 to run. Bubsy's having a good time turning into goo here. This is definitely more difficult than like any of the levels we've played so far. Mainly just because there's like no real hint on what to do. I mean, in Bubsy 3D, there's only so much you can do. I mean, if we think back to Bubsy 1, or any Bubsy I guess we've played, the answer is always to glide at them. Well, that did not work so well. So when you glide over the barf, he floats. Oh, is that what happened? Is that what happened? So the barf is like the propeller that we had in that one level that also hurt me when I landed on it. Oh, well, why didn't they just make it look like the propeller then? Okay. We are making progress. See, this is why it's important that we played Bubsy 1 and 2 first. Because that's like important knowledge that you need coming into this one. It's still a pain in the butt lining this up. Hopefully it's only 3 hits. Hey, if it's less, I wouldn't complain either. Apparently I died. Again. The Bubsy saga has more layers than I ever assumed. Oh, 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 oh! I mean, he doesn't get great distance when he's gliding, which again has been a thing for the entire series so far, so not like it's a surprise. Imagine there being warps later that send you back to this boss. No! Please, no. She just runs off the edge so easily. Like, you have no time to stop, turn, run, stop, turn, run, stop, turn. Stop, turn. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. This is good. We can just glide right on top of him, I guess. Or not. Is he like over the... Okay, okay. I mean, if there's one thing I have to say, one really nice thing about this, it's that you don't have to play a whole level before you fight the boss. Because in Bubsy 1, you had to play through, 3 levels, and then it ended with a boss fight. But for this to just be its own thing that we can try as many times as we want, that's, like, generous by Bubsy standards. And again, it probably looks like I'm playing really bad. But I promise you, the controls were not made for this. Like, when it's just platforming, you can kind of do at your own pace. The controls are manageable. But when you're expected to fight a fast-paced boss, you notice the cracks a lot more. Why I didn't land on him there, I don't know. Dude, is he floating out here? It's kind of fascinating. I tried to land on him. I did. But I think I got the idea. I'm getting the general idea of this boss down. When he shoots, can I just jump and hold triangle? Yes, maybe that's the trick. Did I get him there? I might have got him there. Okay. We're gonna get it. This time we're gonna get it. Uh-oh, they figured out if they can move out of the play field, they can't lose. We'll figure it out. We're gonna get him good. So, maybe that's the strat. Is like, he'll shoot the thing, and it will land beneath you, and then if I press triangle at the right time, we'll just float, and we'll be good. Let's see if that works. So, shoot, triangle. Okay, I think I pressed it too early, though. Is the problem. Okay, still too far away. I need to wait a little longer before pressing triangle. Like that. Okay, 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 okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Okay. We've got it, we've got it. We've got him now. Ugh. Easy! Freaking easy! Once we figured out what to do. Alright! And with that, level 5. Progress not too bad so far. Beat that nerd on a calculator while jumping off a chessboard. Oh my gosh, this game. It's funky. Give it that. Missing links. Uh-oh, are we playing this on the Atari Lynx now? So is this one of those legendary water levels I've been informed of? We got a time limit underwater. Okay. Okay, okay. So far, I don't hate this. I hate the time limit. But like, the swimming controls are like not bad. As I was definitely expecting worse. Okay, well, we got a big Patrick Star coming at us. That's not good. Question is, how do I descend? Oh, triangle is apparently boost. Oh, but look at that! Our time just went way down by me doing that. And now I'm surrounded by triangles. Okay, okay. Well, we are learning. We are learning how to swim here. So again, he can swim when he wants to. And I don't even hate this music. This is giving me, like, Metroid music. How do I descend? Like, I like that I'm running into something here. Please go through the gate. Water levels are bad even in a good game. That's, yeah, they are never usually the popular pick. Well, there you go. He just splits. Oh god, not more. One Bubsy is bad enough. Now there's like 20 of them. Okay, so we've learned never press triangle, because that is apparently the, like, die very quickly button. What is going on over here? Here, there's a swimming guy. In Bubsy 2, he was fine underwater with his scuba suit. That's true, that's true. But he, like, walked around underwater. Here he's, like, actually swimming, which proves he knows how to swim. I guess that was a thing in Mario 1, falling in water. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I wonder if, like, does that happen because I swim, like, out of bounds? Yeah, there's those few little things of water. I made a short about that. Just the bridge in 3-1 has water beneath it. But he still dies, even if he touches that. Okay, lots of time this time. Again, if there was checkpoints, that'd be great. Just how do I swim down? How? I just want to know how to not ascend. That's the one thing I'm just not really sure of. Because if I could do that, then, like, I would be pretty okay with the swimming physics. So in Sonic the Hedgehog, bubbles, good. In Bubsy, bubbles, bad. The last thing anybody would want is, you know, more air for the air meter, right? Like, he descends kind of naturally if you don't press anything. But if there was a way to actually swim down, that would be nice. And is there just, like, no checkpoints underwater? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like, I guess that would mess up your, you know, the challenge, maybe? I just really want this piece of the rocket. Yeah! There we go. Oh, I guess we went too high again. And now I'm taking damage again. There's a dogfish, apparently. I'm also just trying to swim. And I keep getting into the vortex here. But okay. Keep on going here. We got 50 seconds, apparently. We got an arrow pointing to the right. An arrow pointing even more to the right. Big ol' 180 turn here. Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm not sure if I have, like, any means to attack underwater. So we're just going to kind of go as fast as we can. And there's the end. There is the end. Do I kind of, like, descend fast enough to get into it? Oh my god. Oh no! Maybe Bubsy learned how to swim between 2D and 3D. But earlier in the last level when we went into the water, it wasn't good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should review the controls. Because if I could have just, like, descended a little quicker, we could have beaten the level by now. Well, there's a photo for you all. Alright guys, crack open that jewel case here. Let's unleash the Bubsy 3D manual. Running out of lives. Saving loading. Enemies. Items. Bonus levels. 2-player game. Hints. Look out for walls that are colored differently than their surroundings. I'll bet you dollars to donuts those can be shot down with atoms. Be sure to duck every once in a while. Woolies are so stupid they'll keep shooting where your head used to be. Floors with a black and white checkerboard pattern teleport you elsewhere when you land on them, just like in real life. If you see a woolly totem pole, there's a good reason it's there. Remember the order of the colors. Ah. Uh-huh. Swimming. Now, your average bobcat wouldn't be caught dead anywhere near a body of water, let alone the bottom of the ocean, but Bubsy is no average bobcat. Every once in a while, he'll don a purloined diving helmet and take a dip. And these levels, the controls change slightly. Pressing jump makes Bubsy swim upwards, while duck makes Bubsy dive. Is that true? Does the circle make Bubsy dive? Oh, it does too. I'm sure I pressed circle. Well, now we know. We could have been done with the level 30 minutes ago. But see, that's why you guys read the manual. Always reading that manual. Plus, we learned some other fun information too, so can't complain there. Hello, Philip Murphy HQ. Just buy Bubsy 40 and burn this disc. This game was a mistake that should be deleted every copy. Pause, cool. Yeah, when you pause, I love that it says that. We're having fun. We are having fun with Bubsy 3D so far. It's a little jank, but you know, sometimes we all need a little bit of jank now and then. Now that I know I can cycle between like pressing X and circle, this is a somewhat more enjoyable swimming experience. Did I get game over, or do I need to get that rocket piece again? I guess is the question. Where was that rocket piece? It was over there. Looks like it's still gone, so we're good. How many lives do I have? 1, and I think we get a 0, so that's good. Again, we're just beating levels right now, because as we learn the ropes of the game, then I think I'm feeling like we'll probably end up getting all the rocket pieces at the end. We're doing a quick skim of the game, and then we'll regroup with all of our Bubsy 3D skills intact and grab all the stuff we can. Yeah, this is so simple now. Was this the end, like right up here? Yeah, we got munched by that dog last time though, so let's avoid that. I guess it's not so easy to avoid that. There you go. Well, if we beat 3D, you never know. Might be playing 40 someday. You do get like kind of an interesting cutscene at the end of every level, which is cool. Yeah, you beat it, Metal Wario. Yeah, that was not that bad. I was expecting a lot worse from water levels. Once I read the manual, I didn't think the swimming controls were that bad at all. Not that bad at all. Now let me put the manual back into the jewel case where it belongs. And there you go. 5 levels down-ish. One of them was a boss level. So it might not count. Missed one rocket. I mean, that's par for the course at this point. But there you go. Level, like, I guess this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, they don't count boss levels. But then how does that work? Because is there like no final boss? Or maybe there's like another page of stuff that comes later? I guess we'll find out as we keep playing. Level 5? I think Bubsy has a mask of some sort that allows him to go underwater. Like, yeah, right? Like, he can go under there when he wants to. Is this another underwater level? Dome Sweet Dome. It's the Simpsons movie. Okay. So again, we swam underwater, and now we're inside some underwater base. Fair enough. Now, how do we do this? Can I like jump up and grab these? I can. I like my gears. You guys know I like my spinning gears. Even if they're like super low polygon, it's still cool. Where can I go from here? Over to here. And up here. Oh, there's a platform. Very good. Now let's keep an eye out for those secrets in this level. The music is not bad. I mean, it's like, again, it's not gonna win any awards, but it's not like a terrible soundtrack from what I've heard so far. I thought the water level had really nice music. There's that one kind of beat though. That's kind of a weird sound. Jumping on enemies still kind of stinks. There we go. Now I can use this to get some height, and we might just do that. I wonder if I missed anything. Nope. And again, the fact that you don't die in one hit. So, you know, you get the woolies back from Bubsy 1. And then you get the HP from Bubsy 2. So you can definitely see how this game builds on both of its previous ones. Which is interesting. Now, I'm not such a fan of this part right here. This part's kind of annoying. I don't even know what hit me. But something did. Dome Super Tom Brother. The orange squares look like crackers, softest cat. Oh my gosh, all the way back here. Okay, this could get a little bit annoying. Climbing this every time. Alright, so like that. And like that. And like that. Again, the fact that he grabs onto ledges and stuff so easily is really nice. Okay, and let's land on top of this time. Perfect. I'm guessing you've been shooting at me. So we can't be having that. Is this one of those different colored walls they're talking about? It was! It was, too! Oh, we found a secret path! Okay, okay. See? This is why you read the manual for all the latest tips and tricks we got going on here. So I can go here now. Is that like a shortcut right to the end? I certainly won't complain. So now we're going over here. It looks like a 1-up down there, which is pretty cool. Any pieces to the rocket around? Maybe not. There you go. Whoa! Oh, right, that checkered floor! Oh, yes. The manual mentioned that as well. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to shoot that big plug? Let's go find out. But how? Unless I've already... It's possible I've messed up this puzzle already. Can you see anything, like, beyond over there? Maybe if I do a bit of this, we can get by it. Or not. I'll be nice to this game for a minute. It's basic. I mean, yeah, like, it's very bare bones, bare polygons. But, like, I'm kind of digging it a little. Like, every time he grabs onto a platform, I'm super impressed. Throw the bones, softest cat. Exactly, exactly. Alright, well, I guess we've done what we can over there. I feel like I might have been able to take a bit more of a shortcut. The whole atom system, that's a weird one. Again, if it was more like Starbits, where you could just throw all of the atoms that are in your possession, that'd be cool. But the fact you have to, like, throw them before you pick them up is very strange. I'm pressing... Oh, no, it's triangle for glide, not square. Square would be like if it was still Bubsy 1. Or 2. Well, that was a great way to lose a bunch of health, and now that we've done that... Let's try and actually beat this thing. It looks like it was coded in BASIC. This was coded on the Commodore 64. They thought 64 meant, you know, for a 64-bit console, but that doesn't even make any sense in terms of the PS1. I tried to jump over that. Does it feel as choppy as it looks? Hi, Prof City. Yeah, it's... Again, there's the controls take getting used to. But being that this is the third Bubsy game we've played in a row, I'm definitely getting used to, like, having to adapt to the controls. The controls not being what you'd hope they would be, but, like, honestly, I think I'm getting it kind of down. So, we're pressing on. Appreciate you stopping by tonight, though. Hope everyone's enjoying a little bit of a look at this game of, you know, the urban legend. Is it as bad as you thought it was going to be? Is it not as bad as you thought it was going to be? To anyone who maybe, like, wasn't super familiar with it beforehand, like, I've seen the reviews, like, years and years and years ago, not recently. But it's kind of nice going into it, you know, not really having that preconceived opinion of the game. Or like Mega Man and Bass is one that a lot of reviewers will kind of rag on it, and then I hear from a lot of people, you know, once they finally try it themselves, you know, they actually really like it, but the reviews beforehand made them think that it wasn't as good as it was going to be. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, there's a checkpoint at least. Let me guess, we're on like our last life. Of course. Checkpoint's not going to do us much good then, but let's see what we can do. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I can go up here. These things are annoying. Anything that shoots projectiles, not my friend. There's a life. Can I get a life on this red thing here? So I can do a bit of this, 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 this. And if I go straight forward... Okay. Okay. That was a little bit risky, but it worked in the end. No rocket parts around here, are there? There's like a bunch of collectibles that looks like we probably don't really need all that much, so we're gonna skip them. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good. That's not good. It is fun seeing the ridiculousness of this game. Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm just kind of along for the ride, right? Not taking it too seriously. Can I get a life? That's a question, isn't it? Real asses, the goggles, they do nothing. Exactly. These guys are like my least favorite thing so far. They are a pain. Oh, is that a rocket? Is that a piece of the old rocket? It might be. It might be. The question is, how would I get over there? Looks like from something over here, maybe? Okay. So from here, I should definitely get rid of you. Oh my god. The projectiles just like creep up on you so quick. And if you overshoot him, he just instantly makes you pay for it. There you go. There you go. So turn around. And we're definitely going this way. I forgot about the momentum. Again, it's like the momentum's not there until you pick up too much speed and then it shows up and it's like, you're just not ready for it. Because you've been platforming without it for so long. I think this is going to lead us to that piece of the rocket. That's what we're waiting for. And again, it's nice that it saves that, so even if we do come back to look for the other ones, we don't have to get these ones again. I mean, I am digging this. Big old disco screen to celebrate. Now, do I want to go down? Like, I feel like probably not. So I should probably just head back this way. What is down there? Okay, well, can't really reach that yet. Have you had to continue from a game over yet? Yeah, we have a couple of times. Your goodness, that game would make you motion sick. Close call. Yeah, we have had some close calls here. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Up there. Up there. Maybe it's like Mega Man. Maybe, oh, there's the other side of that plug thing. So, it looks like it wasn't the secret area. It was just probably a bit of a shortcut. Which is fine. Got like a big old Ferris wheel of platforms. Like there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Do I need to interact with any of it is the question. And thankfully, it seems like they got rid of the fall damage. They actually got rid of the fall damage. Again, maybe if you just haven't fallen from a high enough platform yet. But it certainly seems like it might be gone. Is there any reason to be up here? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, okay, sure. Now, is there any reason to be up here, though? This is where I just came from, right? Like, I'm feeling like I'm pushing my luck a little bit. So we should just start heading towards the end of the level. Here's an invisibility thing. Nobody can see me now. Here's a checkpoint. Go up here. So he's not shooting at me as I'm invisible, but it did not stop me from taking damage. Okay. We have a switch here. Platform! Oh! I don't even know what hit me. That's the worst when you die and, like, you don't actually know why. Well, we have 1 life left, I think. And I took a hit the second we respawn. Actually, I have more than one hit. That's nice. Oh, God. Oh, God. These guys just come out of nowhere. And they're so accurate with their shots. It's like, you are going to take a hit, like, and then just up. I'm not a big fan of those guys. Thankfully, it looks like we have 1 life. I don't even know where I picked up that extra 1. But we're not out for the count yet. And again, I just want to beat the level with the rocket piece we have. And someday we may have to come back and look for the other ones, which is fine. Where am I going here? Where am I going? Up here, I guess. Oh, I don't know what hit me. I guess that blue guy shot at me too. Are the blue guys the ones that are shooting eggs like in the first game? That could be what's happening. The Bubsy death animations are as funny as ever. Get away from me! I mean, there's no point in taking them out now, I guess. We're already down to our last life. But Bubsy, you know, always knew how to make sure they put the enemies right where they would hit you after you respawn. So, good Bubsy 1 reference there. I love it. Oops. Oh, that sends us way back. That's actually really bad. I wonder if there's like a cheese we could do. I love when jumping on the enemies hurts you. But okay. Okay. This is doable. This is definitely doable. Hello, Red Hot Smasher. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. This game, it takes some work. It's not going to be simple, I'm sure. We're definitely seeing a little bit of what makes it so tedious, creeping in bit by bit. But I'm confident with a bit of perseverance here, we can do it. And again, I'm guessing that the rocket part does not stay collected. Not that like the one that we got was that hard to get or anything. I should glide more. Maybe that's the trick. Instead of jumping, I should be gliding more. Maybe that would help me hit the enemies, although I'm not so sure that's true. One annoying thing is that the camera always turns so you can see Bubsy's face when he's in pain. And then it like has to turn back. And I wish it would just not turn. And so you can see his like hilarious reaction to being hurt. Like just stop messing with the camera without my request. Now we know that there was a 1-up over here. I'm holding square. Can I like not... Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's right, because it's a teleporting floor. That was kind of weird. I do want the 1-up that's in here, though. Maybe there's nothing I can do about that plug. Okay. Sure. There you go. And they don't give him 9 lives anymore. They kind of, you know, did away with that after the first game, unless you play on the easier modes of the second game. But I guess, you know, getting multiple hits before dying makes up for that. Where it was really nice they gave you 9 lives in the first game, where everything is a 1-hit kill. But I guess we can understand the reduction after introducing the HP-o-meter here. Oh my god. Oh my god. And in true Bubsy fashion, any enemies that shoot projectiles, they do so very quickly. There's like no break in between their shots, really. It is just a constant stream of pain coming your way. But we're getting there. We're getting there. If we can find both rocket pieces on our first try here, we would never have to play the level again. I do know that there was an area I didn't really check. Maybe we'll check that area this time. And that was my bad, because I pressed square instead of triangle, which is the glide button. Which again, square is where Y is, which would be the glide button in the first 2 games. We gotta put those habits aside. And remember, we're playing in 3D now. So something like that. Something like that. Oh god, oh god. I'm shocked I dodged that. Okay, sure. This is good, very good. Can I land on top of this? That'd be kind of cool. Sure. I want to go down there. Wait a minute, why? Why did that count as death? And back to the beginning. Okay, yeah, so I thought I was being clever by getting up into the rafters there. But I forgot about how jank the death detection was, I guess we'll call it. So what happens in this game is, if you're over top of like the death barrier, so in that case the green liquid down below, even though we didn't touch it, the game considers it as though you fell into it. It makes no sense. But that's what happened there. Because I guess I was kind of hanging over the side of a platform, the game just considered, oh, you're over the green, you're dead. Which is really dumb. But that's how it's gotta be, I guess. So this time, no crazy acrobatics. We do get sniped by this guy, though, in typical fashion. Finally, a checkpoint. Okay. Speaking of weird interactions, though, ugh, we do have this one up here, which I did manage to grab last time. Am I daring enough to try it again?
This'll come in handy.
There we go. Well, it was good while it lasted. At least we get all of our health back, I guess. Oof. So many of the levels we've played to this point were much more open. We're much more just kind of like, you know, have fun jumping around, making your way to the end. This level's a lot more linear, and it's like you will do the spooky platforming challenges, and you will like it. Okay. Make sure we get that rocket piece again. Actually, I forgot to look if the rocket piece was still gone. Or if we still have it collected. I guess we'll just have to do some platforming and find out. Oh, it came back. Okay. Which is like fair enough. And I can jump down here. And let me check out this area. Okay, here's the checkpoint. There's the other side of that plug thing. I never went over here. Is there anything to find over here? Oh, well, there's a telescope. This could reveal something good. Inside this area is a piece of the rocket. How? Is this before Mario 64? This came out 2 months after Mario 64. What do the exclamation marks do? Does that kill everyone? Oh, it might have. It might have. Okay. Okay. And I can go up here. And I guess I'm just looking for the next platform to jump to. Maybe this guy? Again, Bubsy grabbing onto those edges is amazing. And that's going to be 2 for 2 of the rocket pieces. If we can just beat the level, we never have to play it again. That's kind of crazy. Oh, too far. Okay. But this is good. Like, there's nothing here to hurt us. Bubsy does not take fall damage, seemingly. There's no time limit. It's all just up to us. Was the PS1 before the Nintendo Switch? They were a year or two apart, maybe. Not enough time for the, technology to advance in any significant way, I'm sure. Okay. I'm like, where am I closest to this platform? Oh, is it moving too? Oh, they're both moving. Okay, that's, I guess, explains why things were so confusing last time. Yeah, Bubsy, you just reach behind you and grab that platform. Thank you. And that is 2 for 2. Now we just need to beat the level. I'm guessing that, like, even just touching one of those is probably a bad thing. It's best to just get rid of these guys when you can. Where do I go from here? This way. Here's that invisible thing again.
Just like Mom used to make.
And again, I should get rid of all these. So that if I get the checkpoint here, they're not shooting at me before I've even had a chance to do anything. Because there was a checkpoint here somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And this is probably the end. Like, I can't imagine the level going on much longer than this. It's just a matter of you gotta take out these guys when you can. Not even sure what shot me there. Okay. It's fine. Maybe I take out all of these guys? Maybe they're shooting up at me? There's some blue guy. Again, I'm still not really sure what the blue guys do. But they're probably also something I should take out. If I can. Hopefully we have lots of lives. I don't think we've lost too many lives.
Hop along, Cassidy.
Well, I guess I died. Bubsy just saw Mario 64 at a trade show when they went to debut Bubsy 3D, and they were awestruck by the competition. Like, imagine there's no Mario 64. I wonder what people think of this instead. Because, I mean, it's so easy to play this now and be like, man, the controls should have done this, this, and this, but there was just really not much to compare to back then. Oh no, oh no. Now you are done. There we go. here. And around to here. And over to here. And you know, 2 rocket pieces per level is pretty good. It's not like it's making you collect like too much stuff. Nobody's going to be comparing this to Donkey Kong 64. So at least there's that. Go to the Bubsy tag barrel and tag out with all your favorite Bubsy side characters. That's the weird thing. Oh, so those guys do shoot at you. That's terrible. That's the weird thing about Bubsy 2. Is like the manual has all these other characters in it, and it's like, who are they even talking about here? Where am I? Oh, there's the end. There's the end. Okay. Remember, L1 is look. There's one of our favorite characters down there.
An X-Man.
He's X-Man, apparently. And these are all gonna fall. But you have like a little bit of time. So I'm just taking my time. And there you go! 100%! In the factory or whatever this was. Making sure I get a picture of that password. So far, so good. Yesterday they added Donkey Kong 64 to the Switch Online. You know, some people right now playing DK64, others playing Bubsy 3D. Such as the duality of life here. Stop this cat. 100. Thank you. Thank you. Let's confirm on the screen here. Is that the first time we've actually found both of them? That wasn't too bad. That was not that bad. And he's just staring at that CD. There's one. And there's another one. Both rockets collected. Very nice. And that brings us down to there. I guess we'll try saving again. Just in case. Don't load by accident. Again, I got the password if we really needed it. Alright, save. Card 1. This guy. Overwrite? Yes. There you go. And let's get out of here. No, do not quit the game. So the top row done! We're 1/3 of the way there. Is it going to get any easier? Like, that was a pretty demanding level. I'm curious to see how it varies as we go forward. You know, if there's like really any difficulty curve or not. Well, we're back underwater again, and honestly, underwater was kind of okay. And it's because there's a time limit, you know, the levels aren't going to be that long, which is kind of cool too. Just keep your eyes peeled for those rocket parts. What is that? Is that an air tank? Can I get like more air? Well, I was trying to grab it. So I was rudely shoved around there. Otherwise, I guess we're just kind of exploring and looking for the exit. Oh, there's the life.
Ooh, what a rush.
I'm gonna try and grab this again. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to grab this. How do you avoid anything coming at you? Oh, look at that. And then we died. Like, I don't know where enemies come from, but they get you somehow. Like, you just have to know to stay as far away from the Starfish Man as possible, I guess. Same with the dog. Like, look how he just, like, homes in on you. You're not even messing with him. And they jump out of nowhere. Game did not want us to look at that. Okay, where am I going? This was where the life was, wasn't it? Yeah, where is progress? Is there a big old arrow somewhere I should be looking at to tell us where to go? Anything up here? Is that another life? No. Oh, well, it doesn't want us going up there, apparently. Okay, I guess we won't then. There's another air tank, or is that the same one we got last time? It may be. The most annoying part of the water is just like you're defenseless while everything attacks you. like what was that? Where did the enemies come from? Super tough. Okay, well, what I'm doing isn't working clearly. Is this a different way than we've tried? There's another air tank. So, you know, I made a comment about how you can kind of predict how long the level's going to be because you have the air, but I did not account for the fact that you would be required to pick up additional air. That means that these levels could go on for a long time if they wanted to. Oh, rocket. So we have a big turbine here. And like we need to get the rocket from within the turbine. Okay. But of course, like everything in this game, you have no real opportunity to see where it is or where it's coming from. Like, can you go above it? Looks like you can. Where is the rocket? Where'd it go? Way back there. Darn it, Patrick. Like, this is definitely a little... Oh, that's right! There's that boost ability! I forgot all about that. So if I go down... Okay, well, you keep it, even if you die. Assuming I'm not on my last life. Even if we died now because of all of the air we just wasted doing that. I mean, we'd still keep it, so it would be worth it. It'd be worth one of Bubsy's 9 lives to get a piece of the rocket that will, I guess, take us home, maybe? Alright, I guess I gotta go higher. Like, I just keep kind of ending up in the same places in this level. Because it all kind of looks the same. Yeah, when you pick up the rocket, things kind of go a little haywire. Alright, this might be good. Oh, there's the... Okay. Like, air tank would be good. That's not so good. Okay, we've still got 2 hits. More hits than any cat could need. Oh, but there's lots of starfish around who will just attack us, because why not? There's more air. You know, usually there's arrows all over telling you where to go. It's like, I'm just not seeing anything. Like this way? Can't tell if this is where we began the level? Or if this is progress. Like, we've been here. Like, this is kind of the beginning again. Like, wasn't there something on the other side of that turbine? Where was the turbine again? Like, I feel like we just came from this way. There's nothing there. Over here? What is that sound? Like, the music isn't bad, and it's like... Like, what is that? Is that part of the music, or is it something else? Like, yeah, it won't let me go up over there. It's like, it clearly feels like that's where it wants you to go. But it won't let you. Oh, and do the air tanks come back? That's interesting. It was mentioning, like, totem poles in the manual. Are these totem poles? Am I supposed to remember red, orange, red, orange? There's finally an arrow. Finally an arrow of where to go. Okay. If I can get this air tank, we can get lots of time back. Good, good. Now where? There's another air tank. Am I looking for rocket parts? If I can get one, it's not bad. I think there was one level where we got 0, which is unfortunate. But otherwise, like if we just get at least 1 per attempt, I'm pretty happy with that. Meaning we just have to come back in to find like 1 more. Let's go, Bubsy Christian! Heck yeah! Hope you're having a good one, Christian. Thanks for stopping by. Well, we have more air than we could ever need. Is there a way to get health back? Is what I'm curious about. Or do you just have to die to get it back? Is there something up here? There's an air tank. I don't think I really need much more air. I wonder how much air you can get. Probably maxes out at like 999? Oh my gosh, there's like no checkpoints underwater too, so we gotta be so careful. I don't need to go for any more air tanks. I just need to see that sweet, sweet end of the level. Okay, well there's an arrow pointing this way, but there's also a freaking sea dog. How do I not get attacked by the sea dog all of a sudden? Was that one up over there? It might have been. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Right into the enemy? That's nice. There's the sea dog. I just like stay over here. If I follow the purple, am I good? Maybe, maybe. I'm gonna kind of hang out here. Not doing anything suspicious. Oh, there's the end. There's the end. Oh my gosh, you know something stupid's gonna happen right before I reach the end, don't you? Come on, Bubsy! Yes! Yes! Oh. Yeah, we got 1 rocket. I'll take 1 for now. Getting lost and having to worry about drowning is, yeah, that's not fun to think about. Okay, level, I've lost count. We're almost halfway through the game. I think we're on, that was the first level of the second row. So, you know, progress has been good. This game looks fun, Christian. I have been having a decent time. I can't say it's the best thing I've ever played, but I don't think it's that bad either. The houses are JPEGs. Yeah, the graphics leave some to be desired. We missed 1 rocket. Well, we'll have to live. Yeah, we didn't get any in level 3. I have a hunch on where, like, at least one of them was. We didn't really look around that well, because we're still getting used to everything. Like, I bet we could go back and probably get, like, at least, you know, these 2 pretty easily. Overall, I think we are coming around pretty well to how the game works, how it's played. Can't complain too much. Well, all right, moving on. And it looks like it tells you which rocket you got, Softest Cat. Absolutely. So that kind of gives you a hint on, like, should I look earlier in the level, later in the level? I do like that. Very, very, very good point. But it looks like we're back inside the dome again. The big old dome of platforming with our favorite enemies here. That's an arrow pointing up, I think. Anything hidden, like, into the sides here? Maybe, maybe not. So the question is, anything that we need to find down below before we start working our way up. And again, we are definitely into the part of the game where, like, everything shoots projectiles now. Which is not really my... I did not mean to jump up and grab that. But yeah, that's not my favorite thing. When everything starts shooting. I do see it one up though, so I do like that. Now, here it looks like we may be required to turn off that plug. Or can I shoot it from here? I'm holding square! I thought if you held square, you picked it up and threw it. Yeah, the projectile system is definitely one of the weirder parts of this game. I'm not sure how they thought that was a good idea. But okay. That was down. Let's try up. I'm guessing the vat of acid down there probably is as jank as some of the other things we've seen. There's someone up over there. There's one-ups on both sides. How close do I get to that? I don't think I can make that jump. Again, you never know in this game. Like, that one's doable, though. I think. Okay, I'm getting used to the jumping, like, mid-air there. That's pretty good. Here's a checkpoint, I think. But the question is, do I want to go this way? Or, like, do I want to go and see what was over there? Can I even go over there? Here comes a platform. Yeah, I can definitely keep going that direction. I can also probably get that. Maybe it's more trouble than it's worth, though. Let's go this way. I don't think any of these are the ones that fall, hopefully. Bubsy has a really good shadow below him, I have to say. Like, I appreciate the Bubsy shadow. That kind of helps me figure out where I'm going to land. Wait, I guess I can keep going this way? I'm gonna hold square this time. I really am. Well, what was that? Why did it come back and hit me? What was that? Holy moly. It looks like it tells you which rocket. Yeah. Okay, up here. Chance, I don't understand what just happened. I don't know this game. Like, and that's one of the things. Like, in my short that I did on Bubsy recently, mentioned that I think it would have been more well received if it didn't have fall damage. And a lot of people point out, like, all you have to do is glide, and he doesn't die from falling. But I think it's a valid question to ask why the game needed fall damage. Like, who's going to play a game, see that it has fall damage, and be like, oh yeah, that improves my opinion of this game. Nobody likes fall damage, ever. So just leave it out. Even if there is a way to negate it, just don't put it in there. There's no reason for fall damage. And, you know, me shooting that thing and it bouncing back at me for some reason, that's another one of those, like, is that really how you thought you should program that? At least I think that's what happened. But okay, I guess we'll just play the level normally. We'll go where the arrow says to go. We'll also try to get an extra life in the process. Oh! There goes that plan. Or maybe I can do this? Oh, it's not even turned on, maybe. Interesting. Hello, Big Phil! How's it going? It could be worse. It could be way worse. Is it as good as Mario 64? No. Did you see those numbers at the bottom of the screen? Have they always been, like, giving me points for the enemies I jump on? I have not noticed that at all. No, there's no... Then that time there was no score at the bottom. Now there's a score at the bottom. But you saw that, right? For, like, a brief moment, it showed my score even when I wasn't paused. I like that it does tell you what it turns on, I guess. But, oh. Again, even though I was airborne, that somehow still hit me. Oh, back here again. Okay. Can I get the extra life this time? Oh, yes! Yes! Okay. And there's the propeller that we turned on. Amazing. Amazing. Go anywhere over here? No. Might be because I hit a milestone. Oh, it could have been like 40,000 or something. Maybe. Okay. So go this way. Again, if we could find at least one rocket on this playthrough, that'd be cool. Go here. And over here. And over here. This level's generous with the checkpoints. You can't complain about that too much. Yeah, exactly. 40,000 may have been the trick there. I guess, you know, as we approach 50,000, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on that. Oh my gosh. Got all covered in goo. It's like not even like hurting him in any way. It's just like, this is very inconveniencing. Okay, I like how the platforms sometimes kind of like phase in and out of reality. So we're working our way along. Platform. Was that an extra life? Again, I might have... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And there is a life there. Okay, oh my gosh. Well, we've lost 2 lives now because of me seeing an extra life out of the corner of my eye. What are we at? We're at 1. Okay, let's just pretend that none of that ever happened. Pretend that none of that ever happened. He talks sometimes. There's a lot more dialogue in the first level. Yeah, there's definitely the voice acting budget is kind of evaporated as the game's gone on. But yeah, he talked a lot in the beginning, in the first level or 2. He just like never stopped. I thought maybe I wouldn't have to talk at all tonight. That one up, man. It's okay, because we can get back there fast enough. At least we weren't. Did I quit? Did I quit? Did it go to quit? Oh, thank gosh. Oh my gosh. The menus are so bad. You want to talk about something that could be a lot better? What is with that font? Why does every freaking title look so horrible? That half the time I don't even know what the cursor's over. Like, if they had put less effort into the funky word art and more effort into the actual game, that might have helped a little. You can't quit that easily. The game doesn't let you stop playing. You will play Bubsy 3D, and you will enjoy it. I don't even know what just hit me. Oh, I guess like the fact that this guy doesn't just shoot horizontally, but like his shots move vertically too, is kind of horrible. Okay, this was not too bad. So let's get back here. Let's not worry about any extra lives this time, because clearly that was the worst thing I could have done. Oh my gosh. Bubsy is an Andrew fan? I'm being very kind to Bubsy. I've probably given Bubsy more leeway, more time to, you know, prove that his games aren't terrible than the vast majority out there. And am I having fun? Yes, I'd say I'm having fun. Is it janky? Yes. Is it bad? It's borderline pretty bad. Is it manageable? Yes, so far. So far it's been manageable. But am I glad to be playing it finally? Yes. I think that to mark this one off the list of my video game accomplishments. Put it right at the top of that list. Okay. Okay. There we go. So to here. To here. And like, freaking projectiles. Oh my gosh. There you go. Turn around this way. Go up this way. Every time I miss that one the first time. But it's okay, because there's a switch over here we press. And we can try it as many times as we want. Let's just run by all these guys, I guess. Thank goodness the reputation was unearned, apparently. since that dialogue spam was mostly the tutorial. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, you can probably guess that a lot of people who play this game probably play the first 2 levels and then not much past that. I feel like that's how a lot of bad games get their reputation, because that's what happens, of course. People are going to play the first little bit, and then they really don't know if it gets better or not later on. But everyone judges it just based on the beginning. Is this getting significantly better as the game goes on? Probably not. But is it like the worst thing ever? Also kind of not. It just takes getting used to. Bubsy is better in 2D, but he's always a C average at best. Every game just has like some quirk that if they could have fixed it, it would have improved it by like a whole letter grade. Oh god, oh god. Okay. I'm not worrying about that one up in the middle. Where am I going now? I guess I'm going over here. And over here. And then over here. Alright, checkpoint. No sign of any rockets yet. Oh, I see some Simon Says coming up. Some hexagon heat. Have I missed any colors anywhere I should have been paying attention to? Is the question. That was cool. Well, there's an invisible thing. Okay, we got blue. We got red. We've got yellow. We've got green. Well, all of those did a bunch of nothing, so I guess whatever this is, we're not meant to do it yet. Oh gosh, okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, I wonder. Oh, I see. I think I see. I think you have to follow like what the guy does. Okay, it really is hexagon heat. So if I stand here and we look up at the guy, he's gonna do a color. And then you do it. And then I have to like jump off of it, or could I just stand on it? Maybe I stand on it. Okay, well, there goes that theory. Okay, yellow. Yeah, just that. Oh, but I think I've messed it up now. I've messed it all up. Red. Oh, I've broken it. I've completely broken Bubsy 3D as. It did not take much effort. It's broken now. I feel bad because like I'm kind of interested now by what this might do. Red. Okay, just you know, I legitimately want to know what this is all about. So, Bubsy, into the electric chair you go. This is the peak of the channel. This is great. I'm loving this. Okay, I think I go this way. Hopefully that fixes it. I'd be sad if we could never play Simon Says now. Oh god. Okay, maybe it is broken. Do I just jump on the green? No. Well, this minigame clearly could have used a little more. Oh, yellow apparently. Oh no, but then I moved like one little tiptoe and it didn't count. Oh! I think he's stuck. Come on, dude, you can do it! You can do it! Do I just keep guessing? Okay. Maybe it's because he did the whole sequence and like I missed it. So now I'm just kind of making it up. But the fact that like there's no punishment for getting it wrong is kind of nice. I mean, I assume there's no punishment for getting it wrong. Like, am I still following the I can't tell if I'm following the sequence or if it's just kind of glitching out at this point. When the game breaks like this, it definitely makes it feel like the game is not complete. Now, this definitely feels like they did not test it fully. Well, I guess that's it. We may have to try the level again. Okay, well, we tried. Moving on. Like, I would guess that's probably a rocket part if you do that all right. So, like I say though, if we can get at least one of them, so keep your eyes peeled for the other one. If you're jumping on the Microsoft logo, it'll be foolish to play the Linux logo. We've already had a Lynx reference. Okay, let's go up here. And over here. And the fact that dying didn't even reset that, it's kind of fun. Like, yeah, I knew there was going to be a projectile. Like, look at that! Like, chill for a second. Let me turn the camera around so I can come jump on your head here. Here's a 1-up. You see anything cool from up here? Oh, over there. That's not the beginning. That might be the beginning. Okay. And here's another checkpoint. Not quite, but what's down below? What can we reach from down here? We can go over here and climb these polygonal palm trees. It's always a blast. So is it like not even a bad thing that I fell? It seems to kind of be leading us where we wanted to go anyway. Unless there was a rocket piece over there somewhere. Oh, there's the end! Literally the end! This is a really short level, all things considered. But where do I go from here? Like, that's a 1-up from the looks of it. Oh, maybe that was... Okay, maybe I need to go around the other side then. Climb along all these platforms. Can I bounce on you? Over to here, over to here. Over to here. And like, if I had really massive Bubsy 3D skills, we could skip to the end right now by bouncing on these guys. Holy crap! Oh my god, I can't, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to be good at Bubsy 3D. Oh. Well, that was that level. It was this 3D cube we're high NP into. That's a funny comparison. It has some Qbert vibes for sure. Well, I didn't even complain at us for like not having any rocket parts that time. It just knows. Just knew we weren't gonna get any. I first saw it. Oh, I like that. I like that. Wow. That's crazy. I can't believe we just did that. That was ridiculous. This is another water level? Read your previous comment. You have to wait for him to press the next color before you do so. Yeah, we just messed up the Simon Says. Because we didn't even really realize it was Simon Says until like I had already left. And then we tried to go back and it was all out of whack. But when we play the level again at some point, I'm sure we'll get it next time. So okay, another water level, which like, historically speaking, have not been the worst levels. Everyone said that these were going to be awful, just terrible, worst levels of the game. And it's like, They're jank, like the freaking dog shark coming after you. When you have no ability to dodge it, that's not so fun. But, like that counted as a hit apparently. I'm not sure he even touched me. But these are not that bad, what we've played so far. And I doubt that anyone who's judging the water levels played to like the end of the game. They probably played the first one and like that was what we're going by, right? There's a 1-up inside a weird spooky chamber. Can you shoot atoms even underwater? Like to break open a wall or something? I don't know. Oh, there's the doggo. Those people didn't have the manual to teach them how to dive. Exactly, right? See, I read the manual before we played tonight. It was so important. I mean, you still have to sometimes reference it from time to time. It is a big, complex manual. But like, if you haven't read the manual before you play, then... What? This is the invincibility, I think? Okay.
One-stop shopping.
That's right, but I'm running out of things severely. Any air tanks in this one? Oh, there. Oh, can I get to it? Can I get to it? Go, Bubsy! Go! Yes! Yes, Bubsy! Breathe that air. Okay. Good old oxygen 2-0. Nothing makes you feel better. Okay, so continuing around, follow the arrow, or get hit by the dog shark and stuck inside a treasure chest for all eternity. That's kind of scary, honestly. It saved it until it wasn't. Again, yeah, I can understand the water levels kind of sucking because, like, what are you supposed to do about that? What are you supposed to do about the random dog shark appearing from nowhere? But aside from that, like, this is just kind of a pleasant swim through the ocean. Like, the music, honestly, is even soothing. Hello, Darth Umi! Best game! Oh my gosh. You know, compared to Mario 64, it leaves a lot to be desired. Is this a teleporter or something? No, it's a checkpoint. Wow, there are checkpoints underwater! Wow. No, it can't hold a candle to Mario 64, but in its own kind of special way, it could be worse, I say, as I get attacked by Patrick Star from off screen. Thanks for stopping by, Darth Umi. You're having a great evening. Yeah, like, I don't know if it's just the game expects you to follow like a certain path and you're being punished for not doing so. Is that the end? Is that the end? Literally shortest level yet, but we didn't find any rocket parts. But okay, there you go. There you go. You can't do anything to a dog shark. You are only a catfish. Yeah, that was an oddly short level. I honestly have no idea how I found the end. Maybe I clipped, or like I wasn't supposed to or something. But that was kind of cool. Super Top Brother. I don't know if we're going to play any more Bubsy games after this one right away. We might take a Bubsy break and then kind of like come back. What's a dog shark? There's a shark with a dog head on it. Don't ask why. But okay, there you go. Level 7, 8, something like that. Here we go. So the order seems to go lately. Platforming, swimming, platforming, swimming. It's dome home. The game really likes this dome. Oh, little piano music. So I'm definitely noticing that a lot of the levels are looking kind of similar at this point. Where like, there was a little bit of variety for a while there, but now they've all kind of just gone back and forth between like dome level, underwater level, dome level, underwater level. Oh, okay, we got these guys now. Can you even jump on them? Oh, this is a spooky wall. That definitely screams it can be destroyed. There you go. There you go. So you can't touch the checkerboard floor. We all know that bobcats are allergic to chess. Now, is there anything... Oh! 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 What was that? Oh, here's a... It's more checkerboard floors. But now there's like a challenge to go along with it? This is kind of weird. But, like, I dig it. And then we're back here. But obviously that's not going to fly. Like, obviously, I need to try that again. So why are there 3 blue blocks? Do they all lead to the same place? No, they're all like different parts of the level, I guess. Problem is, I want to make sure we're doing the one that takes me to the secret. And not the right path. Oh, the sea bear! Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like that. Exactly. Level's looking similar. Bubsy getting back to its roots. Oh, so Bubsy 2. I enjoyed the first half of Bubsy 2. And then when we played that second wing, that was like almost identical to the first one, that was when it really started to kind of just drain all enthusiasm. The first half wasn't too bad, but because of the whole shop system, it was actually like surprisingly easy, which was such a change from Bubsy 1. Bubsy 3D is kind of like a mix of the two. It's kind of like really middle ground. It's not the hardest thing ever, but it's also like, you know, could be easier too. Like, where am I even going? Oh shoot, oh shoot, wrong button. Kind of like Banjo-Kazooie there for a second. So I don't know if I'm doing like a secret. Like, I'd assume this is a secret. Or if I have to do this. And this is a third place I don't think we've been yet. Okay, so again, bit of a challenge here. Maybe I have to hit all these switches. Oh, it's okay. This is not bad. They give you enough time to kind of readjust your camera and then jump before they fall. So I do appreciate that. Is this going to be like, I need to stand here and then I'll land on the switch? What? The switch was right underneath that platform, I thought. Hopefully those platforms come back. My guess is that they don't. Oh, they did. Okay, they actually did. I'm shocked. I am utterly shocked. That'd be a good pun if this was a game about a cow. Jumping up here. Jumping up here. I do like that room, though. That room seems like the one we've probably made the most progress, so let's try it again. So now we're here. Oh! I was giving them credit for, like, not falling so quick. I wonder if because, like, we've done them once, now they're falling faster? So I thought I had a lot more time to adjust my angle than I'm getting now. So, like, where is this platform then? Maybe I have to jump. Ugh. There you go. Question marks. That's kind of scary. And that brings us here. What is that? What the heck is that? Can I stand on this? What is below me? I am so confused by what's going on right now. We're back. Suddenly we're back here. What? Well, I guess we'll keep trying different paths until something happens. It's Tron! Yeah, everything in this game looks like some sort of... Oh, he actually said a catchy phrase for a second there. First time in a while. Whoops. So why the PS1 version? It's the only version I own. And you know I always play the original. If I can. You haven't seen a polygon thing like that since the very first Star Fox. Yeah, well, we're comparing Bubsy to the first Star Fox, guys. That's a big compliment for Bubsy. Over. Oh my gosh. You all know how bad his glide was in the first two games. Well, they haven't really improved it much here. There's that weird sound again. I guess we'll just go one by one, slowly. To there. And then to there. And then to there. And then to there. Over this thing. And then to here. Okay. I was trying to turn the camera. Over to here. And over to here. Here. Where am I going? Is that a platform I can land on? There we go. But why are there two of them? Like, what does this imply? Should I jump for the further one? Should I just go into the easy one? Back to here. Should I go in this one? Oh. Oh my god, more Simon? I'm so confused. Oh, it said to look for colors. Totem pole colors or something, right? All I'm seeing is the colors of the game display logo. Who knew that Bubsy was a massive game display fan? What? Is this like a time thing? Right, we need more of those jumping skills here. Rocket! Yeah? Thank you. Sure. I don't know if there was a special order to that or if I just got really lucky. Can I get another rocket from this set? I wouldn't complain. Oh, well, the dude is shooting. That's great. I'm guessing that wasn't the right order. Oh! Oh, so did I just guess the order last time? Oh, that's why it makes that sound. So I just guessed the order. Oh. Okay, well, first I'm going to take care of this friend. You are finished. So maybe if I can guess these ones, I can get another rocket. Like, we could do it systematically. Green and red are inverted for the game display symbol. So close! So close. Ah! Where? Yes! Give me that rocket! Okay. Totally earned, totally deserved. Can we please beat this level, like, right now? So that was a whole side quest, I guess, that had nothing to do with the actual level itself. Now what am I supposed to do? Brute forcing the combos are... I mean... If there's like, you have to go find some colors for it, why didn't they just put the rockets where they put the code? Okay, actually, okay, so let's go up here. Let's go up here. Where am I supposed to go? Uh-oh. Again, at least if we die, we're okay. We have 4 lives. So that's pretty okay. That's right, we go up here. Okay. Now the level truly begins. Okay, very good. So you tell me if you see like where the codes were actually supposed to be found. Now I'm curious. I can go over here, I guess. Oops. Okay, so instead of climbing the palm trees, I should have just done this. And we're off finally! 20 minutes later, we're starting the level. Bubsy! And where was that? That was over here. Okay, 3 lives. Grab this guy. Very good. Again, you're just kind of trying to get your bearings. And then the projectile guy shoot at you. Oh, and then you land on... Like, that happened in the first game, too, where you'd land on a guy at the exact moment he shot a projectile, and it hurt you. So good to see that the classics are back. Alright, we're gonna walk backwards here. Beautiful. Alright, so I can go that way. Or do I go that way? No, I go this way, and then that way. So like here. And then here. And then here. And I think I see a checkpoint over there, which is pretty nice. Over here. And then up here. So far, so good. Okay, oh, and then we're still on the conveyor belt. Right into the vat of acid. Okay, okay. So that makes the projectiles really mean. Really, really mean. Bubsy is hard-boiled here. Let's go over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Like, platforming, fine. But not when you gotta dodge jank like this. That might be the end over there? Or actually, I don't know.
An X-Man!
Sure. Now what? This way? All I see is like a million atoms everywhere. There's an extra life over there. I do like the sign of that. We are at a point where we could use some. There's a blue guy kind of guarding it. I feel like maybe we should just be happy with how many lives we have. Because going for extra lives has toasted me before. Now what? Down there. Okay, okay. Okay. It's really messes with your head. Like sometimes you can't tell if you're on the platform that's moving or if it's the other platforms that are moving. And that's a checkpoint. Maybe I just be happy with what we've got. Where's the end? If it could end like right now, that'd be great. Do I want to go down there? I guess I have no choice. Oh, there's a checkpoint. And that might be invincibility. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
First serve.
Should I just like defeat you all? Get out of here. Where am I? Propeller. Sure. Moving on up, I guess. This is back to where I did all that stuff before. Why would I want to be here? I'm not sure where I'm going then. Well, I can still get that one up if I wanted to. It's back again to tempt me. How many hits do I have? I have 4 hits. Like, it's worth if I take even 1 hit. Try and get this extra life. Okay, this is a good trade-off. This ended up being a good trade-off. But now what? Okay, well, we're down here. Like, does this help at all? Okay, I can jump on you to get back up, which is good. I'm just in deep thought at the puzzle that is Bubsy 3D. Is I don't know where to go. Is that the end over there? No, this is like the middle area where I've been before. It's so strange. Then we go here. Maybe I go like over there? It all ends up kind of leading to the same place. I go up here, and then I go here. And then like from here I fell. Like, is that not what you want to do? Is that like, I ended up in this room. Like, the arrow's pointing that way. I guess I can climb up those and go that way. Okay. Like up here. Got it. Could it be the large atom collectibles? You don't hear anything with that rhythmic sound. Yeah, it just starts up like randomly sometimes. I'm not sure of the real rhyme or reason to it. So here we have a moving platform mixed with crumbling platforms. Okay, worked out. Go this way. And like, don't run forward for too long or else the momentum starts. Okay, so we do that. We have to be getting close to the end. This level is so darn long. Oh my gosh. Where do I go from here? To the right? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes! Yes! gosh. Oh. I was really afraid of dying and I'd have to guess those codes for the thing again. But we did it! We did it! And I like how there's the password, so anyone who wants to can play along. I'm sure everyone's got their copy of Bubsy 3D ready. Can't wait to get started. So look at that. We are making decent progress. Like, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. Things have been going okay here. Where do we go? Where do we go now? 2 more pieces for the rocket. Very nice. Let's save that. Like, look, we're almost done. 2 whole rows. 2 levels, though, where we didn't get any pieces. And then that level up there, too. But we got both of them in this one. 2 levels with both pieces that we never have to play again, which is pretty cool. Let's save that. So, save. Card 1. Overwrite, yes. Save successful. And with that, I think we're going to take a quick Bubsy break here before jumping into whatever that thing is. The second boss of the game. Will it be a little simpler to figure out than the first one? Will all of our recently acquired Bubsy 3D skills help us through? I'll see you all in just a second. Metal Wario. All right, that's it. Yeah, everyone get your PlayStation 1 set up with your copy of Bubsy 3D so that you're all ready to play along, and we'll be back in just a minute. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, though, guys. Hope you're all having at least a little bit of fun. It's been a silly game, but, like, not the worst game. But we'll see. You know, there's still 6, 7-ish levels to go. Anything could happen. See you in a minute. Oh, we got the crisping. It's crisping. That means I gotta do my super secret trick. Where's my trick? Here, I gotta go into the sound options. I gotta go into properties here. And I gotta click these boxes. Click apply. And will the crisp be gone? See you in a minute. Coral Cola, thank you. Thank you. We have been making okay progress. We're probably not going to do too much more for tonight because, like, you can only take so much Bubsy 3D in one sitting. I'm thinking we'll probably try to finish off this row, and maybe we'll even go back to, like, the first level or two and see how our skills have improved and if we can find any of the secrets which we missed the first time. But thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night. Oh, NP Into, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have an absolutely excellent evening. Show us the massive Bubsy 3D collab stream with all your server members. Where just everybody plays. We need co-op Bubsy 3D. Actually, like, there is 2-player, right? What is the 2-player mode? But Spooky Bubby is back. All right, everyone. It's the big mammoth boss or something like that. Hopefully everything looks and sounds okay. Let's check it out. Again, thank you for your patience there. Like I said, probably this one more level, and then we'll go back and check a couple levels we've played and see how our skills have improved. Oh, it's Mortal Bobcat. Aha, 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 aha. Whoa. Well, it's a similar arena to last time. Okay, touching the sides hurts you now instead of just teleporting you. Fair enough. Can I just jump on him, or, like, what's the name of the game here? Okay, I'm feeling like maybe I just avoid him. Maybe we let him run into the electric fence himself. Oh, and then he flops, and then I'm guessing we can jump on. Okay. I'm not sure exactly why I just got hurt there. You don't even have to touch the... Like, I think Bubsy's hitbox is, like, way bigger than he is. I would love to see what the actual hitbox is for Bubsy. Because there are so many times I take a hit and it's like, I don't really think anything touched me. Did that count as a hit for me or him or what? Okay, that was definitely a hit on him. There's a banana on the ground for some reason. Okay. So and then someone threw another banana. I'm kind of just jump in. Oh, no, get up, jump on him, no. Like, oh. Like, you just can't be anywhere near him when he flops. But then, if you don't jump on him soon enough, he flips back. A sight that many might be happy to see. But not when you're playing the game and trying to beat it. Oops. Okay. One. Do you think it's just 3? Like, 3 is very doable. Like, part of the problem is that, like, I can just never see where the boss is. 2. I see that he's slipping on the bananas. Like, all I do is I jump towards him, and somehow I get hurt. Okay, that might have been 3. Just existing destroys Bubsy. Continue. Okay. Bosses are a bit more unique than the previous games. I mean, yeah, you gotta give them that. You gotta give them that. They did try to make something unique for the bosses. That is true. All right, more Mortal Bobcat. Like, we're on the right track here. It's just kind of jank, I guess. So, okay. That's one. So see, he's slipping on the banana right there. Two. Maybe 4 or 5 hits is what it takes? Like, he looks so cute. And he's just like, we gotta beat up on him, man. Guess he's got 2 trunks. Weird. Like, he doesn't stay flipped over very long. And with Bubsy's controls, you aren't making any split-second, you know, jumps towards. See, he does it like a second time. Maybe you wait for the second time. Maybe that's the trick? No. Again, like, he was not really that close to me, and I died. Is this boss fight? I didn't even know this game had bosses. Yeah, apparently it has a couple. Does that count as a hit for him? Like a hit on him? Like, he flops once. So maybe he's only flopping once because, like, it's the early stages?
Ooh, I think my fur got musk.
Okay. No, when the number comes out is when you know you got a hit on him. Again, the hitbox is just amazing. 2. Three. Okay, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I might be on my last hit though. So I gotta be really careful. 4. Probably one more. Probably one more. I have no idea where he is. Amazing. Just amazing. This alien mammoth has 2 trunks and 2 legs. It only has 2 legs? Oh! I didn't even see that. Oh, okay, that counted. Very nice. I've kind of figured out that there's like a trick you can do in the air. Where like I direct myself away from him and then like immediately back towards him and then it counts as a hit. Like, that's interesting, how easy that is. Every boss has a trick, it seems, once you figure it out. That's 5, I think. Again, after so much Bubsy, your ability to count kind of goes out the window. 6, maybe? Still going. 7? 8? How is this still going? 9? Oh, I missed that one. Don't start screwing up now. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
I see me the ball.
10? Like, am I missing something? Did they never, like, finish this part, so... just the boss never ends? Or do I have to hit him into the electric fence, maybe? Oh. Maybe it doesn't count unless he gets zapped. It just kind of feels like it's going on forever. Like... There's gotta be another, like, something I'm missing, right? Like he hits the banana sometimes and kind of goes for a slip. I'm trying to stop and turn around. But that's kind of crazy. The last boss only took 3 hits. Zap. Like, 2. And like when you jump on him, he always kind of gravitates towards the center. See, like he slides. But like when he runs into the electric, it doesn't do anything. And I'm getting points for doing that, so like you would think that's a good thing. So he's sliding. And he ran into the electric, but like it didn't do anything. Like a boss health bar or something would be good, I guess. Like, I guess maybe I should try touching one of the bananas, as I usually avoid them, because you wouldn't think that touching the bananas would be a good thing. Nothing happens when Bubsy touches the bananas. Like, the fact that more bananas keep appearing makes you think that maybe... Like, can I jump on him when he's doing that? No, see, because like if I try to jump on him, anytime other than when he's on his back, I get hurt. I'm wondering if the 2 legs thing is why the man keeps falling over. Like, I can't jump on you now. Like, see, like, I don't know what else to do though. Because it really likes when I jump on him when he's flipped over, but no matter how many times you do that, it just keeps going. Maybe it's just a ridiculously high amount you have to do it. Oh! Ah! Ah! What was that? What was that? Sure. Why not? Were the banana peels dealing damage? I don't know. I guess maybe. Maybe they were. I think with that, the final new level of the night, before we take a quick trip back to the old ones to see what we can do. How did I win, Christian? One of the mysteries of life. So you stop to get a banana peel thrown into the ring, and then he slips on the peel. And I guess, yeah, it was the slipping on the peel that was dealing the damage, even though it didn't look like it. Like, he literally sank into the floor in the middle of the room. So, what exactly hurt him? I don't know. But I guess that's how it goes. So, yeah, he was just done with fighting you. I was really getting done at that point, too. So, I'm glad that someone decided it was time to wrap things up. This level's taking a scarily long time to load. And I haven't saved. Oh no! Don't tell me it's frozen! Please don't be frozen! No! I'm pressing all the buttons, guys. I think we're toast. I think the game has just had enough. And it means I have to beat that boss again, so I don't think we got a password for that. But I think at least we understand what to do now. And I did save before I went on break, which was right before the boss, I think. I hope. I guess that's where we're wrapping up for tonight. The bad ending. I mean, it's kind of concerning. I guess I should reset to see at least if it ever loads. The disc looks really nice. There shouldn't be any reason that nothing works. Or something doesn't work. I could always try like a different PlayStation. Sometimes that factors in. Loading, I don't think you are. Does the soft reset work? Start and select, hold that for 3 seconds? Or whatever it was? It's done, guys. Bubsy's done. Well, let's reset. He's gone catatonic. Oh. Well, it's been an interesting night. Like, of course there'd be a crash at some point. Of course there would be. Just to put the bow on things, right? The PS1 has a soft reset. It does have a reset button, but we're actually playing this on the PS2. Even here it took a little bit to load. But we're good. Can I skip these? I can skip that. Okay, so let's load the game. There's our elephant friend again. Card 1. Load that guy. Load successful. Remember, always save. Hope you're ready for more Mammoth Man. Let's see just how easy it is, though, when we know how to actually defeat him. How many banana peels must he slip on before he implodes? And then we'll see if it was just a one-off fluke or the playthrough may be over if we can't get further than that. Okay, so why is the... Okay, so like that. So then the banana peel gets thrown. And now I want him to step on that. Like, don't start flopping, start mopping. The camera was way better before. Yeah, okay. So he slipped on one banana peel. Does that count as a hit? And then that happens. And here's another banana peel. I feel like I had a better angle before, but maybe I'm just making that up. Yeah, that's 2 banana peels. And here. That's 3 banana peels. And me jumping into an electric fence. Is he dead? There he goes! Oh, now he's into the soup. That's much different than what happened last time. Maybe that was what caused the glitch. Well, first try, I guess, somehow. Yeah, you start with 5 HP. I was thinking that too. Like, I thought we had less than that a lot of the time. I don't think the game knows what it's doing anymore, honestly. Okay, let's save. Because it's weird, they don't give you a password after the boss. Your only choice is to save. Okay. Alright, one more try for whatever this level was supposed to be. Come on, Bubsy, you can do it. Grab that CD. I have faith in you. I'm hoping that like just playing it for too long at once caused it to like overload. And that appears like what probably happened. The game just it probably has like a memory leak or something and it just kind of imploded. Okay, we're in the city now. Is that a rocket behind this guy? It is too. Okay, so I can grab this.
This'll come in handy.
And I can defeat you like that. And I can go get the rocket, no problemo. That seems like it was kind of easy, but we're not going to complain. I don't know what I touched. Now that the boss was really defeated, that permitted you to go forward. Exactly, right? Like, last time he kind of sunk into the floor, but that... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so what are we doing here? Let's get rid of these guys all shooting at us, of course. Of course. Okay, and if I hold square, I can do this. You got a couple of chances at this. I don't understand why it comes back and hurts you. Like, in what world does that make sense? Is there another one I need to shoot? Maybe, maybe not. There's invincibility over here. That's kind of cool. And the big question, of course, on everyone's mind is just where is the end of the level? Do I go over there? Am I supposed to go up here? Kind of seems so. Jumping across the top of buildings like Spider-Man here. Okay, but don't build up too much speed. So it's funny because like Bubsy 1 also had the problem of by holding run for like 2 seconds, you build up too much speed, way more than you would ever want. And Bubsy 3D, another thing it brought back, along with the woolies, it would seem. Okay. This level looks like the designer took some time with actual art. Yeah, it's not just the same dome we've been in for like the last 5 levels, which is kind of scary. Oh. Oh no! Well, I don't think we made that much progress, thankfully. Out of men. Yay, squares! That's different. We've been so used to triangles that the squares really kind of change things up. So, okay, that gives us a chance to kind of do this again. So, like, over here, and then you pick up this, and this is like the world's easiest rocket. Like, I love it. And then I accidentally went into some water that was over there, which wasn't so smart. Over here. And over here. The arrows are pointing this way, so that's a good sign. Let's keep on heading down. Is this a different place than we were last time? It might be. Like, the arrow's definitely pointing... Oh, maybe the arrow's pointing down there to go that direction. Okay. I see, I see. So if I go down... So I have to go down to here. But now I have these ones at least, so I can do that. Yeah, the atoms that you can pick up and use any time are amazing. Like, why they all couldn't have just been like that? It's crazy. Backwards, Bubsy, backwards! Okay. And the invincibility. The fact that we've already picked up 1 rocket is really nice. I want to kind of look around to see if there was anything down and around here. Like, did I want to go up on top of that building? Is that maybe where the other rocket was? Or do I just kind of want to stick around on the road down here? All I know is that things are shooting at me, so standing still for too long, probably not such a smart idea. Will they also put like 2 rockets so close to each other at the beginning? Maybe not. Rainock, are we winning? We're getting there. We're getting there. Do you remember when Disney refused to call them lives and called them extra tries? I do not. I remember when Disney was giving me all sorts of trouble with DuckTales NES videos. Of which one is going up tomorrow, and I did have to remove some of the game audio at some point, so appreciate everyone bearing with me during that. But, oh, there's a life. Sure, sure. But, you know, I don't put it past Disney to do pretty much anything. There was an invisibility thing, but, like, I'm just kind of running at this point. Yeah, so we definitely had 5 hits there for a second. but then respawning after a death, you only get like 3? It's so strange. So strange. Here's a checkpoint. Don't go too far, Bubsy. Please don't. Oh my gosh. Okay, so back to here. Like, this guy flying around, like, you just kind of gotta get lucky with the jump on him. We go over here, and I can go up here, maybe? And then turn around. And go up here. I didn't even see a projectile, but the game says otherwise. At least there's invincibility frames. I mean, you know, credit where credit's due. It is nice that you don't just get, like, rapid fired and dead. Where else can we go? Over here? Like, we're kind of just jumping above the city, but where exactly we're headed? I think I see an arrow there. Can I jump to here? Yes. I do want... Oh, no! I was just about to jump over to that guy and give him the old heave-ho. But he sniped me good! And now I'm being sniped by everything. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we were happy we weren't in the dome anymore. This level's kind of annoying. And I don't know where I am now.
Woo, what a...
Maybe we still got 1 life left. Look how it turns to his face when you pause. Super crazy. Oh, Magic Kingdom and such? Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Because, I mean, in those games, it's not like you actually die. You're at Disneyland. They don't want people to, you know, think that they need extra lives when they're riding the, you know, it's a small world, I guess. Oh, no. Oh. Would have been cool if I could have bounced my way back up there. Yeah, this level, the theme is like, if you fall, you cry. Was this the way to go? I like that, you know, their projectiles are blue, and that blue blends in with everything. Why did they make them shoot blue? What is the blue that they are shooting? Do you think Walt Disney's head is frozen beneath Walt Disney World? It wouldn't do any good. Like if it... Oh, there's a switch I can press. What would pressing a switch do? I wonder. There's a life too. Interesting. Does this help at all? I don't know. Like it's a funny myth, and it'd be interesting if it was. But like, it's gone, man. Give it up. If it's been frozen for this long. And you would just come back and be like, what the crap did you do to my company? I don't think he'd be very impressed. He wanted Epcot to be like this super futuristic, you know, place for people to live and stuff. And now it's just freaking like 15 Guardians of the Galaxy rides. Is he going to be happy about that? I don't think so. The last thing they'd probably want to do is revive him at this point. He's going to come back and say, all right, everyone, get your pens and your pencils and your paintbrushes. Let's animate a brand new movie. And they'd be like, sorry, sir. We just, you know, enter the prompt into ChatGPT now and you've got animated slop at your fingertips in 5 seconds. And then he'd go back to being frozen. Okay, I think we're headed this way. Over here? We got invincibility. What can I do
Shopping.
with invincibility? Well, I see arrows. I guess I'm going this way? Can I go up here? Yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to jump that, but I did. Oh no. Let me guess, that's game over or something. No, actually, I think we got some extra lives. To get rid of the rumor of Walt Disney's head was frozen beneath Disney, they created Frozen, so when you look up Frozen in Disney in search engines, all you get is the... That's good. That's really good. Did I not get another checkpoint between here and there? That's crazy. But alright, we're hanging above the city here, everyone. I think we were making some progress last time, but all it takes is like one wrong projectile and you're toast. I wonder if the rocket could be over there. Okay, if I go over here, and then the arrow says to go that way, but like, what's this way all about? This is a little suspicious. Okay, that was a good bounce. Over here. Is this just like another way to like come up and around? It's a platform over there, which is very strange. I see like a purple platform back there. Is that something you want to stand on? I feel like we have to find out. Hey, it's got to do something good, right? Can that be like a warp right to the end? Yeah! Heck yeah! That was like an epic shortcut! Okay. Okay, okay. I like this. I forgot that you can't jump and glide. Yeah, again, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that with these platforms, but I'm not going to complain. Of course there's one of these dudes. Okay. There's a checkpoint. This has got to be leading somewhere good, right? Over here. I have no idea, like, where I'm even going. 'Cause it all kind of looks the same. Could I not just have reached this platform from, like, the ground? Oh no. Oh no. Like, let me get my bearings, please. Now what? Over here. Okay, at least the things seem to have stopped shooting at me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting really tired of these purple mushrooms or whatever they are. Oh my god, Bubsy. Oh my gosh. You being able to grab onto those platforms is making me happy. Now what? Okay. Oh my gosh. Are we almost at the end? Can you please show me the end? We got like the big land of blue over here. I see another invisibility power. I was gonna try and jump on him, which like I don't know why I'm dealing with him. Okay. I just felt like if I didn't do it then it would get me later, but that might have been a bad idea. Here's a checkpoint at least.
First come, first served.
Where's the end? Where's the end? Just show me the end. Wherever it is, I'm up for it. Yes! Yes! It's done! It's done with all the rocket parts. So we never have to play it again. Exactly 25,000. That's a good day's work right there. Beat the game, Metal Wario. It's all wrapped up. Wow. That was a kind of crazy level. And I'm really happy we never have to play it again. No, we didn't beat the game. We can pretend that we did. But that was a crazy level. And again, it looks like there's 5 levels left. Let's take a quick trip back to level 1 just for fun. See what we've learned. There's another row of levels to go. What? Oh, no way. Okay, there definitely are. We've learned our lesson. We should definitely save any opportunity we get. So save that, okay. And to finish things up tonight, we're gonna take one quick trip back to level 1 and see if we can figure out what we missed. Man, what was it, like 3, almost 4 hours ago? 3.5? We started playing this so alone and confused and unaware of what was to come. Just one of, like, there was stuff on the other side of this wall. Maybe that came later in the level. So yeah, if you really wanted to hear Bubsy talk, this is the level for you.
In front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
Not that one? Okay. Which one can we break down? This wall? There you go. And there's a rocket over here. So see, we've learned. Thank you to everyone who helped me learn the way of Bubsy 3D. I'm impressed by how much people knew about Bubsy 3D before we dove in here. Oh, I like that he says that. He's like, no reason to play this anymore, that you found all the things.
Come on, don't be shy. Step right up and win valuable prizes. Shoot the woolly with the atom.
Hello, Grav. Welcome back. We're just wrapping up tonight's playthrough of Bubsy here. It's been very eventful. We had a freeze. We had all sorts of jank happen. But, you know, I've had fun. I am so happy to finally say I'm experiencing this. And, like, it's not even the worst thing. It's kind of fascinating, really. Just seeing what kind of crazy thing's gonna happen next. But one last platform, and that's a wrap on level 1. Never again do we have to see this place. Whoa, whoa! What is that sound? And there you go. And we'll probably do level 2 as well. Let's find everything in level 2. Again, I'm not ready to start a whole new row of levels tonight, but probably one more stream will have this wrapped up. My opinions on this game are that it definitely feels like it's probably not finished. Like, they definitely needed a bit more time to iron some things out. Is it a good attempt at making a 3D game? Like, I don't think... I feel like they must have put some real effort into it. It must have been a time crunch thing. I doubt this is how they wanted it released. I think it has the potential to be a lot better, but as it is, as someone who has a really high tolerance for janky games, I am having a good time with it. But can I understand why the majority of people can't stand this game? Yes. Yes, I can. So this level, we found one rocket like up in the sky. Where else could we have looked around for another rocket? Some of these levels get pretty open. So it might get a little bit tricky to find some things. Let's play. More like let's nod and say we did. Fair enough. Fair enough. Question is this one a result of me like not knowing a mechanic back then? Like breaking down a wall? Is there just a secret somewhere that I let slip past us? It's kind of what we're on the hunt for here. Like, is this one? I feel like this is one where if I time it just right, yeah, we're totally getting up there. Like up there. Oh, I think was where one of the rockets was. Yeah, we should probably be like climbing some of these, and that will lead to where we want to go. What's more unplayable, Bubsy 3D or Sonic 06? So Sonic 06 is like, oh my gosh, it's another case of the teams got split between working on Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic 06. So they didn't have the time and the team to do what they really wanted to with 06. It has so much potential. It plays like Adventure 1 and 2, which I love. But it's just the, the unfinishedness of it and the glitches and stuff that seeped in as a result that really brought it down. So Sonic 06 I think is so unfortunate. Of all games out there that like, oh, if only it had been given the time, it probably could have been amazing. Sonic 06 is really up there on the list. And as someone who's beaten Sonic 06, I like it, and I'd probably prefer it over this, but like, they both were trying to do something that just unfortunately didn't work out in the end, it seems. That's not one of the walls I could have broken, is it? Again, like, you never know. Like, how are you ever supposed to know if a wall is breakable or not? If the only clue is that, like, the wall looks a little bit different, well, that describes most walls? Yeah, so I made a joke earlier about the load times in this and Sonic 06, funnily enough. And yeah, Sonic 06, it loads to show you like a 2-second conversation, and then it loads again, so it's kind of bad in that regard. Man, even in the second level, all these guys are like just destroying you with projectiles. It's crazy.
This'll come in handy.
Now, I see that there's platforms above me, but the question is, like, how do I get up to those? Although I might have done those our last playthrough too. This is the problem with like not getting everything on your first run through the level. Is that you may end up doing something you've already done. And I forget, was it the first or the second rocket we had in this one? If it was the second, then... Because I think it was right here. Sonic 06 is broken and unfinished. The game was finished and released on time, but I don't think it's what they really wanted, right? Like, you could say it's finished to the best of the ability that we've done within the time frame and the team that we're given. But I don't think that it is exactly the product they were hoping to deliver. Good night, Christian. Have a great one. Thanks for watching. We're going to be wrapping up right after I find one more rocket in this level. Oh, stop running. Stop running. Okay, so where haven't we gone here? Oh, maybe down here? Getting a bit of a Freeze Easy Peak vibe from some of the music here. It's kind of funny. There we go. Yeah, we're up here. Is there anything that we can do from up here? We can get destroyed. There's that. No, I've never played Project 06. I know people say it's better, but no, I've never checked that out. Okay, hold on. Quit level, yes. Just to confirm, do we have the first rocket or the second rocket? It might be the second one we have already. In which case, there's something hidden at the beginning I'm missing. Maybe it is that wall I was wondering about. On the hunt for the pocket rocket. No, it's the second one, okay. So it is somewhere in the later half. Which means we were on the right track. We can just run through the first half. Not even think about it. Of Tiny Tank on PS1, it tried and failed to copy Conker's Bad Fur Day with excessive language and nobody bought it? Tiny Tank? No, that's a new one to me. I think the PS1 library is so fascinating. You know, beyond like the NES and everything else that I love to play. If there was one non-Nintendo console where I sat down and was like, I want to play as many games for this console as possible, the PS1 is definitely one that would take the cake. PS1 and PS2 I think are just so fascinating. But I mean, there's so many others too, I guess. TurboGrafx 16 has so many fascinating games. Genesis, I'd love to play some more. If we can fix the farting sound everyone loves. Is this the end? Yeah, that's the end. So where am I missing a rocket around here? Over here? Again, the problem is it could be like just any wall required to shoot something at in order to open it up. Which is always a good time. Anything that you can see from up here? That's the end. Here's invincibility, which we might as well grab.
I need a vet.
Yeah, Bubsy shattering? Oh my gosh. Accurate. To how everybody feels after playing this game. Another one up. Oh, is there something on top of that cliff? Oh, there is. There is. Maybe we have to scale a cliff here? Or this is maybe not as secret as I thought it was. And with a little bit of work, you can ascend any cliff. Or not really, but we can pretend. Oh! Is this an area I've never been? This is looking kind of new, guys. Okay, I think this is a secret area. There we go. Oh, I think I see it! I think I see it! Oh my gosh. And now we'll die. And I'll never remember how to get back here.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Can I jump up to this? Oh, there's the rocket. How do I reach it? Does I need to bounce on that guy or something? Is there a way to do like a high jump I don't know about? Can I jump off of a cliff like this? Is there a way to do a high jump I don't know about? Awesome Possum makes this game look like a masterpiece. So there's a Genesis game. That'd be cool to play sometime. You have to break a wall. It wasn't that one. Well, we got one more try. I can't believe whatever that is hurts you. What wall do we have to break? Oh, okay, maybe that. Maybe that. It wasn't that. Well, that's not good. Oh, okay, here's a telescope. Maybe the telescope will help. Well, there was that one wall I had suspicions about. Let me go back and see about that. Maybe that's the one. Because I was going to go back and do that one, but then it turned out that the rocket was like later in the stage. So I'm like, oh, it's not going to be that wall near the beginning, but maybe it is. Maybe it actually is. Anything here you can see that looks special? Like this? Whenever they put like a single atom around, maybe that's a hint. We should be busting through a wall with it. Better to get hurt by random green things from the ground than the instant. Oh my gosh, those freaking space spikes. The difficulty thing in that game was so weird. Like space and Egyptian were so much more difficult than the rest of the game. It was strange. Are you the only person who plays the Puyo Puyo games? I like Puyo Puyo. I've played a bit of them and I can appreciate them. I've always kind of been a Tetris guy for my falling block puzzle games, and even then, I need to get good at Tetris too.
Feel like a million.
But that's usually the one I gravitate towards when it comes to the puzzle games. So you say back near the beginning. We're kind of back near the beginning. I'm not feeling so good about this. Like, here's the wall I was wondering about up here. So let's find out once and for all if this does anything. No more extra hits. Wonderful. It was too. It was too. I was right. I was right. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. So there you go. I mean, this guy you gotta know that sometimes the walls, they gotta blow. Now what do I do? Can I like break one of these? Can I, like, obviously that thing's really suspicious. But like, what do I do about it? Like, it disappears, right? Like, it looks like a big nose. There's a different wall? So you're telling me this isn't the one that leads to the rocket? Well, I'm standing on the checkerboard. Isn't that supposed to be, like, a bad thing? Okay, well, that brought us back here. Apparently it wasn't the right wall, guys. False alarm. Yeah, the 10 atom. Yeah, so only the 10 atom can be used anywhere. It's awesome. I love that thing. Alright, where was the thing we found? It was down, like, here, right? Maybe not. We would know because there was, like, those evil green things on the ground. Here. So if I have to break a wall, like, which side do I break? Like, I'm guessing I break this wall somehow from the other side. But how do you even get to the other side of this wall? I can't get to the rocket. Just gonna bang my head against the wall. Why is this wall hollow? No, that's pretty much Bubsy in a nutshell. Absolutely. Is there anything that, like, makes this wall obvious? For, like, I should break this wall? Oh! 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 Okay. I like how I asked that the second that happened. I see. I see. Bubsy needs a map? Yeah, I forgot the telescope. Where's the map? Okay, maybe this wall. There you go! Now, if this isn't it, I'm gonna flip a bobcat. But I think this has got to be. Oh, there you go. Just oh, so did I get an extra life for 40,000 or something? Is that what happened? Or maybe I got more health back for reaching 40,000. Something along those lines. Oh my gosh, where am I now? Okay, here. Is this the thing? I guess we're still not there. Still more jank to endure. Oh my gosh. Seems like kind of a long jump. Okay. I'm not worried about, like, every individual atom. Let's just get out of here. Oh, there's the rocket over there, I think. Right? It's like over there? how do I get over this wall? Like, there's no way I can glide to that platform. That's way too far. Like, am I... Like, if I go over to there, theoretically I could jump to those blue edges. But I still think that's too far. Maybe I can make this jump. Maybe. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my gosh, okay. And there you go. That's the classic, hey, it looks like the secret is here, but you actually have to go way over there and go all around all this crazy stuff if you want to reach it. Classic Bubsy. You got me good. Rocket, softest cat. Here we go. And did I defeat this guy? He's already done. Let's get out of here before it freezes again or something. And that is 100% in the first 2 levels. And I think that's probably where we're going to call it a night. But that was fun. Honestly, there's something to like here. It's not perfect. It's not finished. But it has a charm. It has a charm. That's what we're going to say. That's what we're going to say. Rocket science, grab X6X. There you go. I mean, and in the end, there was like that telescope that was kind of like a hint to where it was. I don't think there's any way we would have gotten that earlier on tonight. But with the skill we've gained after like 4 hours of Bubsy 3D, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Now, please load this final stage select screen so I can save. There we go. I'm still playing Christian? Well, we had to wrap that level up, but now we're done. Now we're done. I'm gonna ever so carefully save. Okay. And with that, everyone, that is night 1 of Bubsy 3D. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the rocket pieces. So we're like halfway. We're pretty much halfway. Next episode should be interesting. Like, the weird part is that, you know, there's no like spot for a final boss, which you assume there would be. So I'm not sure exactly how that all works. Maybe they include the boss at the end of the level this time. I wonder if it will save our lives. Hopefully we start with 4 lives next time. I guess a good trick would be to, you know, replay the early levels over and over again and stock up if that's possible. At this point, Christian, it looks like we're probably doing 100%. We'll see. We shall see. But I'm leaning towards it because we have done most of the stuff so far. We shall see. But thanks everyone for spending your Thursday evening with me and Bubsy 3D. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Enjoy the upcoming videos and shorts, and I'll see you likely next Tuesday for something crazy going on. Probably more Mario 64 stuff. Since Andy doesn't care about his sanity, of course he's doing 100%. Again, I appreciate you all sticking through it with me. We'll see. I can't imagine there's many people who have done 100% of Bubsy 3D. But we're already like halfway there. So maybe we'll keep it up. Maybe we will. Thanks again, though, Christian, Metal Wario, Softest Cat, Chance, grab X6X, everyone who's joined tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Coral Cola over on the Twitch side with the bits. Thank you. And see you all later.